What's going on, guys? The Film and Everything Podcast. Today's a special day. It is our 100th episode of the podcast. Just want to say thank you for you guys for sticking around for this long. It's like a year and a half. We got Ferny on.
Hi.
We got Brandon on. The general, the man, the myth, the legend. Of course, Josh and I are here. Josh looks... I can see you. You look good there. Okay.
I always look good.
And...
Right.
Yeah, guys, great episode. I'm back in town. Wanted to record a good one today, especially for the 100th episode. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for listening or for watching all this time. If you just recently joined in and listening to the podcast, thank you. Those who've been with us since the beginning, thank you as well. As always, you know who you are. Guys, so what's going on? I know I just made you guys watch the Fast 9 trailer. I kind of wanted to get into that a little bit before we talk about all our other stuff. Just because it's now they're referring it to as the Fast Saga.
The Fast Saga?
Yeah, that's it's becoming a saga now.
Oh boy.
So there's Harry Potter, there's Star Wars, there's
Marvel,
the Infinity Saga, right?
Yeah.
And now
The best
there's
of all,
the Fast Saga. Vin Diesel, I guess he thinks he is the equivalent to Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, yeah.
in in Marvel.
He's just like Mark Hamill.
Yeah. I think he thinks that. Like he does own Fast and Furious, like it's his. So that guy's banking right now. The trailer came out, right? So before we actually talk about the trailer, I have to tell you guys this first. They didn't just release the trailer. I don't know if you guys know what they did. Probably not, right?
No. Tell me.
They did the basic teaser trailer for the trailer, because that's the new thing now. There's like 2 trailers leading to a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't just gonna release the trailer. No, they set up a concert here in downtown Miami.
Wasted money.
A whole concert, and not just like a song and that's it. Like a whole event. They had people go. They had a host. They had the cast there. And they were interviewing the cast about the saga, how far they've come. They had Cardi B perform. They had Wiz Khalifa perform. They had
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, with that Charlie Puth guy for the "See You Again" song.
Oh yeah.
Ozuna performed, and it was like a 2-hour event. I saw this because I was here. It was yesterday. It was yesterday at 3:00 downtown Miami. A 2-hour event, and then the big, all right, guys, here it is, the big trailer launch reveal, and then the trailer finally came out. And I've never seen a studio or a movie do that before. It's never been done. This is the first time it's been done, where they do a trailer release event. It was fucking ridiculous. Like, if this is like Avengers Endgame, like if Avengers Endgame did this, I would understand. But Fast 9, you know what I mean?
They had to build some publicity.
I think especially after seeing the trailer, I think they're kind of desperate right now to hype up this movie because The Rock is not in it. And The Rock just did the Hobbs and Shaw movie, which actually made a lot of money and everything, whatever. And there was, that beef between Vin Diesel and The Rock and the Tyrese Gibson. You guys know about the Tyrese Gibson thing, right?
No.
Oh, Brandon. Let's just say Tyrese Gibson called out The Rock for doing his own thing for Hobbs and Shaw, and he called him a steroid-using punk, that he broke up the family. But he kind of had like a mental breakdown because then he came on Instagram crying that he needed money. So...
Dwayne, I was kidding.
So, yeah. So, because when The Rock did Hobbs and Shaw, that pushed back this movie like a year. And again, these guys doing Fast 9, they have nothing else going for them. So I guess they got offended that The Rock did this, and it set them back. And Tyrese Gibson needed the money, and he went off talking about The Rock, and this is why your movie's gonna flop, and it didn't. It actually made money. So The Rock never replied to him though. Like The Rock is a classy guy. He didn't even bother. But Tyrese Gibson, like the whole time, and he was commenting like when Hobbs and Shaw started off a little slow. He was like, ha, 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 this is what you get when you try to break up a family.
After that, $2 billion.
And then it bumped up, and it released worldwide, and that was it. It made money. So it's kind of crazy how you have guys at that level acting that childish with Tyrese Gibson. And then Vin Diesel a lot in this event was like, this is family. This is our, like there's a lot of jabs at The Rock, which I think is kind of messed up because I think one of the main reasons why this franchise is even relevant now is because of The Rock. Because The Rock came in Fast 5. You remember Fast 5?
Yeah.
I actually thought Fast 5 was good. And I think one of the main reasons why it was good was because The Rock came in and they added that dynamic of The Rock and Vin Diesel and all that. And after that, that's when they started booming. But it's a fucking mess. I think Vin Diesel, because Vin Diesel, I think, I've heard from, I think, Scott Eastwood, who's been in the movies. He didn't name any names, but he does say, like, there's a lot of divas in Hollywood that he's worked with. And he hasn't worked in many movies, or big movies. The only movie he's really worked on was Fast and Furious.
So that's kind of...
And that just seems like a huge egocentric set, you know what I mean? Supposedly Vin Diesel was, like, late on purpose, and he didn't want to film at times. He wanted to film when he wanted to film, and that's when him and The Rock clashed, because, The Rock is like, it's time to work, let's work now. So there's a lot behind all this, and I wanted to mention that because in this event, it's just pouring all over. It's just like Tyrese Gibson craving attention from people, Vin Diesel throwing shade at The Rock, how this is the real family, this is family. The trailer comes out, what do? They bring in another wrestler. They bring in John Cena, like if that's an equivalent to The Rock.
Which
John Cena's been trying to act for a while. It's just not working.
What's helping him is his comedy. His comedic stuff actually work. He's pretty funny. But his action stardom, 12 rounds, the Marine? Like, no, dude. I like John Cena, though. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against John Cena. But I see what they're doing here. They're literally trying to replace The Rock with John Cena. And then now Vin Diesel has all that screen time. It's all about him now. You know what I mean? The last movie was about him and his kid being kidnapped. This one now is about John Cena being his brother. And he's coming back to get him, and it's like, so with all that backstory, that's me summarizing it as quickly as I can because there's a lot to it. I mean, if you were to watch videos on YouTube, you will find clips of Tyrese Gibson crying, saying that The Rock is a steroid-using baby, all the comments that he's posted on The Rock's post, The Rock ignoring him. He's literally posted Tyrese Gibson that he had to take it down at one point, calling out The Rock, and then this is why you break up the Fast family, this and that. Then Vin Diesel is trying to be like that middle ground guy, like trying to, and I think it's because he knows they need The Rock, but that's what I think. That's my theory. So you guys saw the trailer. What do you guys think? Have you guys seen all the movies? Where do you guys stand with this Fast 9 stuff? And in general too, like, have you seen? What were the last movies you've seen, and what did you think of this trailer? I think the trailer is fucking ridiculous.
The last one I saw,
Tokyo
Two.
No, it was
Too Fast, Too Furious.
I think it was 8 or 7. It was which one? It was
How did
one
it
after
end?
Paul Walker died.
Oh, so 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're up to
He
date.
died in 7.
He dies in
It
7.
was after
but
that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because they mentioned.
So you're up to date.
I guess, yeah.
What did you think of this trailer?
That looked horrendous. Like,
The fucking car
I don't even
swinging
know
off
what's
the
going
cliff.
on anymore. The little rocket race car thing.
Oh yeah.
It looks like the fucking DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Michelle Rodriguez did say at the event that they're gonna have to just go sci-fi. They keep saying
Fighting
sci-fi.
aliens and shit.
I don't know.
They entered. The aliens coming down.
Yeah, Vin Diesel with his tank top in space. I don't know.
I find
man.
it funny how Vin Diesel's trying to be a family man and somehow it ends up being this.
Dude, it's kind of how predictable the movies are now. Because you know by the end of this one, like, John Cena's going to become part of the family. You know what I mean? Like, in the last one, Jason Statham literally killed Han. He's killed, like, a ton of people.
That he knows.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Like, how? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
Now
friendly.
they're bringing back Han out of nowhere when we clearly see him, like, looking into the camera and blowing up. Yeah, in Tokyo Drift. You guys seen Tokyo Drift?
No.
No?
No.
Well, the Asian guy that comes out at the end, he dies in Tokyo Drift. And what Jason Statham's character, again, because these movies are so incoherent, they don't mesh, they're just trying to squeeze it in. Jason Statham in, like, I think Fast 6,
Yeah, 6.
6?
No, I think it's 7.
Or maybe 7. He comes out in post credits, like walking away in Tokyo as the car blows up in the background. It's the Asian guy dying, and he's like, "Toretto, you're next" or something. That's their way of trying to connect it. And you remember Tokyo Drift? I mean, Han looks into the other character's eyes and blows up into flames.
Hey, he could have taken that.
So I don't know how they're gonna explain that.
And the best part, he has no damage, no scars.
Yeah, maybe if he had like a burnt face.
Maybe underneath his shirt, it's just a mess. Who knows?
He has like a 6-pack.
He has a 6-pack, but it's all burnt.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
I don't know, man.
Rationalize this.
It just goes to show how messy these movies are, and I like myself like a fun B movie, but.
I guess it's just dumb. Like.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
But the problem is they actually take this so serious. And
they're kind of like,
I think that's why Hobbs and Shaw worked out better because
I like Hobbs and
Shaw.
It is. I just like The Rock though. That's what it is. And Jason Statham. I thought they were both really good, and now that's lacking in this one, and I think that's why the studio. I mean, in the trailer they give up their biggest plot twist, that John Cena's Vin Diesel's brother, which I think that's actually kind of a big deal that you can reveal in the movie, and that Han is back. So those are pretty two big, like...
Maybe there's another one. Sci-fi.
They're
actually fighting aliens.
Those are two big, like, fan servicey moments, I guess, that could have been revealed in the movie. That would have been cool. But they're just revealing it now, and I think it's because they're just desperate to get audience attention. You know what I mean?
Watch the movie now.
Yeah, when does it come out? In May?
Yeah.
What did you think, Brandon? I see Brandon quiet over there after seeing the trailer.
Awful.
Oh.
Dude, I don't remember the last 3 movies.
Isn't that crazy? That happens to me too.
The last one I remembered was the 5th one.
Fast 5? Because of The Rock, right? With the goatee.
Exactly.
I think I remember from the last one is that they were in Cuba and this guy had a piece of shit car.
That's the last one, yeah.
Somehow managed to get it to win
and
that
he
race.
hits
It
the
was
NOS.
on fire.
His car is going to blow up, but he's still...
It was being held together with like a paperclip or something. It was ridiculous.
It's Brandon made a good point though. I can't remember. I know what happened. Furious 7. I love how they're just like mixing up the title. So it's like Fast 5 and then Furious 7, then F9, and it's just like they're using different words of the title. Yeah, they need to stop. But like
they make money, bro. They keep making
money.
They're
not memorable at all. I mean, I remember 7 because that's when Paul Walker died and his ending.
I remember the ending scene. That was it. That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
Good point. That's what I remember too. I thought the ending was well done, which I think should have been the last one. They should have ended it. But the fact that they're still going, and now they're bringing back Mia's character, Paul Walker's wife, Brian's wife in the movies. When they had left together, when Paul Walker died, they sent him off with the family, like driving away. Perfect ending. I thought they should have ended it there. But the fact that they want to keep going, and now they're bringing back his wife, like Brian O'Connor's wife, which is Paul Walker's character. I find that disrespectful at this point. Well, like, what are they going to say? What's going to be, like, the story?
He's watching the kids.
That's so disrespectful. That just looks to me like the character that's playing Mia.
So he's watching him.
I have a feeling they're going to say he died. Or something.
That's so stupid.
Like he died or something.
If they do...
she's back for vengeance.
Yeah, like, if they do this thing of where, like, oh, yeah, Brian is watching the kids, but I'm here, or something. I don't even... because it's like you ended it so well, and now it's a cash grab. Like, okay, now you just need the money.
Maybe it's a flashback or something.
Look at the cast.
No, she's in it. Like, she showed up at the event, and she's like, yeah, I have my badass scene where I beat up whatever. And I was like, but you're supposed to be with Brian O'Connor's character with your kid.
I don't understand. They're like these street racers, but they know martial arts. They know how to kick everyone's ass.
Yeah, they went from street racers in LA.
CIA agents.
Yeah, street racers in LA to stopping nuclear war, CIA agents.
Like I don't know how.
Military personnel.
I really don't know how this.
You've never been in the Miami street scene. You gotta know how to fight, bro. Come on.
But I just don't get it. How like you watch like the first 3, Tokyo Drift, Too Fast, and Fast and Furious, racing. Then Fast 4. I don't even remember that one.
There's cars in it.
It was Fast and Furious.
Agent, right?
It was called Fast and Furious.
He's a FBI agent or something?
Yeah, and they were stopping the Mexicans in the cartel from crossing the border.
They do.
Oh yeah.
They rob a bank. from that.
From Brazil or some shit.
Yeah.
That's
right?
when The Rock comes in. And
Then Fast 6, nuclear war. 7, nuclear
wasn't
war.
wasn't
8,
H nuclear war? Yeah.
They're on nuclear war. And they're gonna have eventually space warfare or something. Space Force.
No, 6 is when Letty
they're gonna have
comes
Space
back.
Force.
No, Fast 5 it ends with Letty coming back. 6 it's Letty with
Dude,
Jason Statham's brother.
All their dead characters are coming back.
Yeah.
That's right. Letty dies.
Yeah, no, and the fourth one, but then Fast 5, the post-credits scene was The Rock.
Because
no, it's Eva Mendes showing the picture of Letty with Shaw's brother. It's connected.
Because here's the thing: the fourth one flopped. It sucked. Nobody liked it. Fast 5 is what brought everything together. It was The Rock, and I think they started the gang, like the main cast were like, oh shit, like it's working now. Let's bring everyone back. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Michelle Rodriguez like, oh hey, so the movies are doing well now.
Yeah, because
they're bringing everyone back now.
yeah,
It's so
Fast 6,
stupid.
it was that. Then 7
Was
whatever
about the
that
Paul
plot was.
Walker and all
Then-
that. And then I think 6, Gal Gadot dies.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, because she was
She's
in
in
it at
that
one
one?
point.
Yeah.
She's in 6. She's in like 5,
She's in 5 and 6.
6, and then she
Who
dies.
did she play?
Hans,
Wonder Woman.
The Hans lover, yeah. But they had to kill her off since she
Because-
wasn't in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know,
It worked
so-
out for her 'cause
But
she's-
now Han's back, so I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow, mind
Bring
you, she
her-
falls off a moving plane. But at this point,
Jesse's coming back.
There's no way they bring
at this point, though,
Jesse's coming back.
Didn't one guy explode? Like I don't think they care at this
that's
point.
the thing. Han blew up.
That was
Yeah.
Asian guy.
Yeah, so you can explode and come back, you can fall off a moving plane and come back.
In a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Her wheelchair has like Nas. Fast 10, baby. That's
Yeah,
what they're
so-
gonna write for Fast
Yeah,
10.
so 6 is about Letty coming back. You remember that horrible scene on the highway where Vin crashes his car, catches her mid-air, turns around, lands on his back, and doesn't break his back.
Oh yeah.
These movies are forgettable though. I mixed them up when they're giving one on TV. I was like, did I see that one? And it's like, which one is that? 6? And it's like, oh no, that's 8. Like I get the mix. It doesn't even.
Matter. at
The
this
first
point.
3 were like the only ones I really remember.
Yeah, I can
Because
actually
it's-
remember those.
They're pretty decent.
Yeah.
I can remember
Too
those.
Fast has some funny scenes in that
Too
club.
Fast-
where
that's Miami.
where
That's the
extras
Miami
dance
one.
to him, and the guy's in the same movie.
You guys have seen the Too Fast, Too Furious, right? With Tyrese, that's when Tyrese Gibson comes into Miami.
I never seen it.
Oh my God, there's like this club scene. You know what I'm talking about? Those extras where they're like grinding, but it's like really awkward. God, those movies they were bad. That one was bad.
Yeah,
Tokyo
but-
Drift
but-
was
but
okay.
The first 3 were fine. 4 was terrible.
Vin
5
Diesel
was
comes out in
whatever.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
Remember
and
when
the
Vin
post-credits.
Diesel? Yeah, at the end.
That Han was his best friend. I'm surprised why he hasn't gotten the movies. That redneck dude.
The redneck. What was his name in the movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but he's a redneck. Like that's his character.
He shows up in 8
Yeah,
for like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, like Han's dead.
You guys,
so,
you guys need me part of your group. No, that's all right, man. We just need to fill up the plot hole. But thank you. No, they might bring him back. I don't
And
know.
Bow Wow. They're making Bow Wow in.
Bow Wow was in a movie?
Tokyo
He
Drift.
was the-
These movies have been everywhere, man.
Bow Wow's still alive. I haven't heard about him in a while.
Oh yeah, didn't he like fake his like he
I
had
don't
money?
know.
You know, private
Yeah,
jet.
and like people were like called them out on it. Saying
He
it was
was-
like
he was
a
coach.
public, yeah.
He was
He's
coach.
running in.
That's embarrassing.
He just took a
To
picture.
fake that you're in a private jet, but didn't somebody see him in a public airline?
Yeah, he was in coach in the back. Like,
He's a coach.
That's embarrassing. Why do that? Would you do that?
Because they're
For?
trying. No, I would not do that. First of all, I wouldn't post anything because I don't care.
True.
No,
That's terrible, though.
because you gotta keep the image that you're rich, that you're making money and all that. That's like the whole rapper image.
you're not broke.
And then everybody's like, "Wait, but isn't that you?" He's like in Spirit Airlines, like in the back, like,
Shaking.
He's like
Dude,
a
that's-
fat guy sleeping next to him.
yeah. That's. I don't think they actually. I think somebody saw him doing that, but then and they also found out that image was a public image. That's embarrassing, dude. So that's the cast of Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
So
It's all like Cast and Fast Furious. It's actors who never made in Hollywood, and this is their only way of making money.
yeah,
And
I
Rock.
don't know, cause think about it. None
Well,
of
not
them,
now, but
none of them have anything really going on. Gal Gadot, that's it, and she's not even in it anymore.
And Paul
Rock
Walker before
was-
his death, like he was doing all the movies.
Paul Walker,
The
yeah.
Rock has everything
The
going
movies he
on.
was doing were actually pretty
Yeah, I heard his last one he did. It was about that hurricane thing. Was pretty good. I forgot the name of the movie.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I awful. Brandon thinks it's awful. Fernie just doesn't care at this point. What did you guys think of like the car swinging from the cliff?
That's bullshit. That's
Wouldn't the bumper just rip off?
Yeah.
It would.
Yeah, it would.
Because look, you look at Hobbs & Shaw, it had that one bullshit scene where all the cars are tying together to stop the helicopter, and The Rock is literally holding the helicopter with his hand.
I'll take that.
But that's fine.
That's The
But-
Rock. He's
yeah,
pretty
but
jacked.
you're doing a Tarzan with the car.
Yeah, he's pretty. Oh,
He's
that
doing a
makes no sense.
Spider-Man.
I understand.
Like across, not even like a little building. Across
From cliff
an
to
island,
cliff.
To an island. He's going to another island. That's bullshit.
No, he was just going way on the outside, like over the water.
And the hook somehow goes under the tire.
Magnetic
timed it perfect.
magnetic
What's the end
airplane.
game there? What's the end game to that plan?
They're gonna
My
jump
guess-
into another car swinging.
But how do they unhook from the hook?
I don't
The
know,
car is
dude.
just gonna unhook it
No,
itself.
the bumper will finally rip off after holding so much weight. It'll just finally just come off.
Coincidentally, right when they're about to land, it just
Yeah,
breaks out right
the
there.
Final second.
You got a point. And then they'll land perfectly, and then onto the
keep
other
driving.
side of the cliff. Then they'll chase the magnetic airplane.
And plus, too, they tease Hobbs & Shaw like the sequel, and that movie has a better cast because you have Ryan Reynolds in there, you have Kevin Hart, you have Jason Statham, The Rock, and
It's a more likable
and the
cast.
actress Vanessa Kirby,
Yeah, I like her.
and they might get Keanu Reeves as the villain.
Ooh, Keanu.
Keanu Reeves is-
Yeah, it's rumored to be Keanu Reeves. Hopefully,
Brandon's I'm in.
so think about it. Yeah, that's a way better
Let's
cast.
invest in Hobbs & Shaw.
I like
Have
Hobbs &
you
Shaw
seen it?
more.
I haven't.
Yeah, but like
It's
Hobbs &
fun.
Shaw
It's
has
fun.
a
The
way
trailers,
better
it looked
cast.
interesting.
It's
Has a way
fun.
better
It's a
cast.
fun movie.
Yeah, like it looked like.
It's
it looked like-
ridiculous.
It had like it's like funny moments throughout the movie.
No,
It was
it
actually
does.
I laughed. Again, it has a likable cast, man. Tyrese Gibson and like
He
The
just
Rock.
yells. That's all he
Especially
does
when
in
you know how they are offset. It's just like ugh, like get away. You know what I mean?
Just get away from me. Get away
Like
from me.
Tyrese Gibson made fun of the host at the event. He made fun of her
Yeah.
laugh live on television.
Yeah,
Was it bad?
And she's like, "Oh, why did you do that?" He's like, I just had to. Sorry." Ha. And he made fun of her laugh again.
Was her laugh that bad?
It was just like a basic little like ha, you know, like
But it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna make fun of you right in your face.
yeah,
in front
I'm
of thousands of people.
yeah, I'm an actor. Let me make fun of you on television. You know what I mean?
And no one laughed too at that joke.
Yeah, and he looked at Ludacris. Ludacris kind of looked at him like, I don't know. That whole cast just seems like toxic.
It's just Tyrese, bro. That guy's life is falling apart.
Oh, the guy has to pay to be in movies. So what do you expect?
He does. I was laughing so hard because Michael Bay just posted because he's been filming a lot here in Miami for the Super Bowl, and he was with J-Lo, and he just posted one with Pitbull,
Yeah.
and you saw that, right? And Tyrese Gibson commented on his post,
Hang out with me, please.
and he was literally like, "Yo, so what's the move next?" or something like that. Let me double check. I don't want to like say it incorrectly.
Michael Bay just blocks him right there.
TMZ.
I'll tell you right now because I have Michael Bay on Instagram.
Oh,
It's the GOAT.
just talk to each other all the time.
Let me see. Tyrese, I'm in Miami. It's on. What we doing in these streets?
And Michael Bay, nothing.
No reply.
Fuck off.
No reply.
He just blocks
Let
him
me
right
see.
there.
He blocks him.
Let me see.
He blocks him.
I'm in Miami. It's on. What we doing in these streets? And some random guy earn that paycheck, Tyrese. And then some other guy. You're the softest thing in Hollywood, but don't cry. Let
Hey,
me
no
see.
one likes Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah,
He's in
weeping
that-
like a spoiled child? Question mark.
He's in that Jared Leto movie, that Morbius. Is it Morbius?
Yeah, with like he has like a. Did you guys see the
seen
trailer for that?
Morbius?
No.
Oh, that looks like shit. That movie looks bad. It looks like a
Tyrese,
2003
dude.
movie.
What's wrong with
Really?
2003?
Like 2000, like old,
Like it looks like a 2003 superhero movie.
You guys
No,
didn't see the
like
trailer for
Spider-
that one?
Yeah, like it looks like it could be like a Spider-Man 5 movie. That's what it looks like Tobey Maguire.
like just like a sequel to like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
To be fair, the first two were pretty good.
No, the first like 3. I don't know. I mean, no, 3. Had
Three
to
was-
get-
yeah.
No, 3
Three
gave us
had-
the best moment in movie history. That
Emo
dance,
Spidey.
emo Spidey dancing. Okay,
That was
that's,
pretty great.
That was pretty. Fun.
That's Oscars. That's one of the Oscars.
So you guys haven't seen the Morbius trailer?
No.
No.
Oh, you guys gotta.
Yeah, because
So it's linking up
I
with.
saw
and-
like a
It's
clip,
linked with Spider-Man.
and then I just kind of like changed it.
It shows Spider-Man on the wall.
Yeah,
It was a murderer.
it's gonna be in the MCU, but like Sony's MCU,
Yeah,
you know?
because it shows
Yeah,
Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah, it showed
It doesn't
Spider-Man
show
in the
Tom
background.
Holland's suit. It shows Tobey Maguire's suit in the trailer.
Yeah, it's
For
weird.
the rights. I think it's
And
for the
then
rights.
Michael Keaton comes out at the end.
What's up, Doc?
So who
Really
plays what was the character from Homecoming?
Is it Falcon? No, not.
Michael Keaton.
Vulture.
Vulture. He comes out in the trailer, so I'm assuming Sony's been, you know, how long they've been trying to do that Sinister Six. They've been trying to do that for a while.
If you watch Homecoming, Jared Leto is actually in the background. in the prison scene, he's actually in the background. Supposedly.
Just
That's what
staring.
they say.
No.
Yeah, so I guess what Sony's doing, because what it is, Sony's universe doesn't affect the MCU, but the MCU universe affects Sony's universe. So my guess with this whole multiverse thing that they got going on, Spider-Man's going to end up in this alternate universe where the Sinister Six is there, and you got to deal with Vulture, you got to deal with Morbius.
Did they cast Rhino?
I don't know who else they're doing yet.
Isn't Rhino in the...
Yeah.
And the shock dude. Was
Electro.
So they got to recast those because in you guys seen Amazing Spider-Man, the first two? They never made the...
Awful.
Yeah. They rushed that thing. So,
well,
I
actually,
mean...
I would have been curious to see this guy doing it. What's his name?
Garfield.
The guy who...
Jamie Foxx.
Paul Giamatti?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because remember he comes out as Rhino at the end?
Yeah.
The whole
I was
cliffhanger
actually
ending?
curious on his version, but obviously we never saw it.
Didn't
Yeah,
go
you never
anywhere.
see it, but I mean, it looked interesting.
Yeah.
That was like, I mean, man, Andrew Garfield.
Wait,
was not the movie.
but is he actually?
I didn't mind him at
I
first.
honestly didn't like
You
him.
never liked him
Tom
from the
Holland
beginning?
is like
He
the
looked too
perfect
old.
Spider-Man.
He is the perfect
he looked
Spider-Man.
he looked like just like some guy that just hung around high schools like as an adult.
Yeah.
like he never graduated.
He's like 25 and just hanging around.
They just let him pass, but he just wants to stay there.
He's like, thanks, guys. No, I agree, though. Tom Holland is like the perfect Spider-Man. He's like young. He's got...
He's young. He's funny. It's like
He's
it's not like
got the goofiness.
like Andrew Garfield. He's too pretty. It's like it just doesn't work.
He was too cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. Mary
Like,
Jane is Zendaya, right?
Yeah, it's not really Mary
Yes,
Jane,
but I'm
her.
hearing rumors that they might actually bring in the real Mary Jane now. Like Zendaya
From
might be
Morbius?
something else.
Yeah, because I don't know about
I
Zendaya
don't
being
know.
Mary Jane.
Well, that's
I
not
don't
really.
like-
That's not
I don't
Mary
like
Jane. It's
Zendaya's
a different
character.
character, but it's MJ.
It's MJ, so it could be
technically the same
anything.
thing.
It could be anything.
Her
It's-
character
I forgot her
in
name, but-
in the first two movies, like I don't really like. She's kind of like whatever. She's kind of like weird. I don't get her character that much.
Yeah, I don't like her character that much. I don't know how you guys feel about the
I was
MJ.
okay with it, but,
I'm
like,
kind of indifferent.
She's
I
kind of annoying. Like,
yeah,
not
like-
annoying, but she's just...
I find it annoying how they make her MJ. Like they change up the character. Like just get the real MJ. You know?
yeah, and like the way... I just don't like the character itself, how it is. It's just very like... Oh, I'm into conspiracies. It's like the typical millennial, like, yeah, it's a conspiracy, let's go do this. And then, like, I don't know. It's just kind of like,
Uh-huh.
I don't like
I
it.
wonder if they're gonna do Spider-Man.
Like when he says that he's Spider-Man, she's like, oh yeah, I know. Or whatever. It's like, it's a government conspiracy. It's like, yes, we get it. You're a millennial in today's time. Great. Can you do something a little bit more interesting? You know what I mean?
I think she would be Gen Z.
Gen Z, whatever
We're
it is.
Gen Z. Yeah.
Huh?
We're Gen Z. I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
1995. That's when it starts. I was born '96.
Maybe. Well, you know what I mean. You get my point. So I didn't like it too much. I love Tom Holland though.
No, it's 1995.
For what?
Gen Z. That's when it starts.
And I think Dr. Octavius is the guy from the Morbius trailer.
Yeah. My worry
that
is
guy-
I think Sony's
that
gonna start
movie.
rushing. I hope they don't start rushing Sinister Six again, because literally that's what they tried doing with
Is
Amazing
Mysterio?
Spider-Man 2. I mean, how many villains we got? Like Rhino came out, and then Electro, and then Green Goblin, and then I was like, oh shit. And then by the end, they're like Sinister
You
Six,
know what?
and
Like,
then
he was actually a cool Green Goblin, that actor.
Dane DeHaan or
Yeah,
something.
he was actually pretty cool in that movie.
I don't remember.
Brandon.
But he was
Yeah.
actually pretty cool as
I'm
Green
sorry.
Goblin though. He was
Yeah,
actually
he's
pretty cool.
I don't even know what other movies he's been in.
I just remember Electro on that dubstep fight.
Harry Osborn. He was playing Harry Osborn.
I mean, I'm trying to think what movie he's in.
He was just a young kid, but he's not in a lot of other movies though.
Yeah, but he's a good actor.
Yeah, but you guys should watch the Morbius trailer. It's
It's whatever.
It's there.
I'm not really excited. What makes it interesting is that it's within the Spider-Man universe. Vulture comes
Wait,
out.
When did they cast Jared Leto? I never heard anything about that.
I heard about it, but again, everybody was just kind of like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah,
like, whatever."
after Joker.
It's a
yeah.
character that no one cares about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of an obscure character, which can be cool. It brings
he's
a.
like a vampire, right?
I don't know what he is, but it could bring a character nobody
He's a
knows.
lover.
It could be. It could be cool.
Is Mysterio-
I hope so. I think it looks like a movie that could be rated R, even though they're not gonna do it.
Do it,
That's
Sony.
the one problem that I have with Marvel right now. Because I don't know if you guys read about the Doctor Strange, that the guy left. What's the director?
Yeah, he parted ways with Marvel.
And it's supposed-
Creative
because-
differences.
Because he wanted to do more horror, and Marvel being budget plus.
Yeah, because you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard, like, when Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, when it was announced, he said, like, it's going to be, like, Marvel's first horror film. I kind of like that.
It's cool. It's a bit weird, but it's cool.
Yeah, because I mean, it is. He's gonna explore all these multiverses, and maybe like there could be really dark ones. There could be really, so that's interesting. But then Kevin Feige came out a little bit after and was like, "Oh no, it's not a horror film. It'll have some horror elements, but it's not gonna be a horror film." It's like trying to like backtrack it, and then a few months later is when we find out the director parted ways, and he said it. He's like, "Yeah, it was just creative differences. Decided to leave or whatever." And everyone thinks it's because of that. Like, he wanted to change up the direction of these movies, and then Marvel's just like, no, we need to keep the formula,
One of the problems Marvel is that, like, 'cause you look at DC, they do, like, new stuff. They always try to do, like, new, like Birds of Prey, Joker. They always like to change it up. Marvel, same formula. It's the same beats. It's the same beats. It's like, okay,
especially
change
now
it up
since the
bit.
MCU kind of, it ended,
Yeah, it ended, but
And
now you have something new.
Like, yeah, now's the time to, just fuck it, try something else.
Yeah, but the thing is,
they're at their highest right now.
Story beats, because, yeah, sure, the DC's a mess. We all know that, but at least like with Joker,
They're experimenting.
yeah, they always
trying
yeah, because look at
Joker-
They're trying to find the right.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that Birds of
Shazam,
Prey
The,
is
people,
selling?
Yeah.
the right heroes and villains to portray.
Yeah, so they're willing to try new things. Because look at Shazam, which I loved. It's a different Birds of Prey. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks different, unique.
It hasn't been selling much.
Birds of Prey?
Yeah,
Yes.
like they're not selling any tickets on that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think people are
I
waiting.
like Shazam.
Yeah, but in Marvel, it's the same. Like, okay, here it goes.
Joker was a huge gamble.
Yeah.
That made $1 billion, over $1 billion, and that was like a $60 million budget. You know how much money they made?
50?
Probably 50. I don't know. You know how crazy that is?
That's the one thing I like about
It's
DC.
the most profitable like movie I think ever, more than Endgame, because Endgame probably cost, let's be honest, like 500 million.
Yeah, Endgame sure
it was like
not
the most
cheap.
profitable, like one of the most profitable rated R movies.
Yeah.
And I'm sure movies and
That's
probably rated
that's
R.
That's what they meant. Like,
It's rated R.
Because like the top grossing movie ever, I think, was like still Avatar, right?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
It was,
Titanic.
it was either Avatar or if it was like an Avengers, one of the Avengers.
Endgame,
It was
yeah.
or Infinity War. One
But
of the two.
I don't know.
That doesn't mean profitability though, because Endgame could cost $500 million to make. If they make $1 billion, they only make 500
Yeah,
million.
but no,
It was like about
the way
to
they
hit
do
2
it is just
billion.
like by the grossing, like the top grossing film. Like it doesn't even matter like how much they spend on the thing. It's just the top grossing. Film
Yeah.
Because they made so much money. Doesn't even matter how much.
But
they
from
spent.
the
They made-
profit
they made
aspect,
it back and more.
Yeah.
from the profit aspect though, it makes sense.
No, what you're saying is makes more
Because
sense.
yeah,
Always.
like imagine a $50 million budget movie that's so small making over $1 billion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a real like profit
I
right
need
there.
a Joker 2 right now.
Huh?
I need a Joker 2 right now.
It's Fernie's feeling it. It's
And plus
running
they have
through
the
him.
Batman movies.
Yeah,
Batman.
I definitely think I've been saying this for a while. You guys know this, like on the podcast. We've been saying this, like DC. Like I feel like DC's time is coming up for them to take over.
They've been on a nice little run.
And
Wonder Woman, Shazam,
and the
Joker.
way it's
Yeah.
looking right now, like looking at the slates as of right now, and how people are feeling with Marvel, where Marvel's priorities are at, and where DC's at. DC looks like if Birds of Prey is good, Joker was a huge success. Shazam before that was another huge success. Aquaman had its issues, but it was considered.
I liked
it too. It had its
They're
issues.
entertaining.
It was
But
entertaining.
it has some good like visuals.
Yeah, it was considered a success, So that's a good run there. Now Birds of Prey, hopefully it's good. I'm still a little mixed on it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I gotta watch it. I'm a little skeptical, I'm hoping it's good though. I want DC to keep doing well. If that works, that's another rated R thing that's working for them. Then after that, I think they have a bit of a break, but then they got Black Adam with The Rock
Oof.
that he's gonna start filming soon. The Batman comes out next year.
And the
That's
Flash.
gonna be huge. Batman is gonna.
They're still
You know,
doing that?
cause
They
they're-
finally
I
confirmed
think-
it.
It's
I
gonna
think-
happen now.
I think they're doing the Flash to reset the whole
What I want
timeline.
them
It's
to-
Flashpoint.
What I want them to
It's
do is
Flashpoint.
not fucking slow everything down. How they did, like like in how they do, like how they make everything slower.
Oh wait, you're talking about like make
Yeah,
stuff
like,
building
yeah,
up
so-
to
lighting
it.
everywhere.
Yeah.
like in Justice League and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Man.
No, yeah, like exactly like how they showed it in Justice League, how like everything was going slow around him, but he was going fast. I think
Yeah.
I think that's kind of
Yeah, like shoot it differently or something.
Shoot, shoot it a little differently because that
How else could
I
you
always
do that
just-
to show his fighting though? Because like, You're just gonna show a blur and that's
You
it.
can make
you
it
know what I mean?
cooler somehow. They can figure it
works
out.
with Injustice, bro, the game. It
That's
works
true.
with Injustice.
That is a great game.
But like if I saw if I saw Flash just super slow, like everyone's super slow, but him just walking normal speed, like how like when you press his like ability.
Mm-hmm.
If I saw like that the entire time you're fighting him, dude, I'd be so fucking annoyed. I wouldn't even want to fucking play.
Yeah. It's not as engaging. It's true because when you're watching it in the movie, you're kind of like, cool.
It's just slow motion every time he starts fighting.
Yeah.
What an overpowered power if you really think about it. Like, how do you stop that?
Superman.
Well, besides Superman.
Superman is just
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
And he already said he's coming back.
Yeah.
the pinnacle
Who?
Henry
of
Cavill.
life forms.
Oh, I don't know why.
Oh, yeah,
I
Henry
heard
Cavill
Justin
does wanna
Bieber. I
come
was very
back.
confused.
Justin Bieber as Superman.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Justin Bieber.
Kevin
I heard that. I don't
With
know.
his mustache.
Adam Sandler. I cast Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I do think though that DC is looking really good.
Jewish.
DC is looking really good. I think Batman's gonna be a huge success for them. I think that movie's gonna be really good.
Think so?
It
I
looks
think
I
so.
gritty.
haven't seen anything.
I feel it's gonna be gritty.
Colin Farrell's playing the Penguin. They got the Riddler on there. Catwoman, Zoe Kravitz. I like Robert Pattinson a lot as Bruce Wayne. I think that could be really good.
The only thing I think of
It's
is
Twilight.
Twilight, bro.
I've been seeing him in his like more independent films, like Lighthouse.
I wanted to see that movie.
Lighthouse, A Good Time, all these movies, and he's really good. Like, he's a great actor.
It's just hard to get rid of that reputation.
Watch those movies. Watch
Watch
Good
Lighthouse, and
Time,
you'll see-
Lighthouse, and I think he did High Life, which I haven't seen yet. It's like a space movie. I heard great things. Watch those movies, and you'll forget about him as Edward Cullen in Twilight. I promise you.
I don't know.
I
man.
promise.
That's like
No,
such-
trust me. I thought the same thing.
It's like the
and
dude
he's
from
so
Harry Potter.
good.
It's just you can't really
No,
see
he's so
it.
like this
Yeah,
guy.
you can't.
This
You
guy's
don't
so much
compare
better
him
though.
with anything else but
This
Harry
guy's so much better. Trust me. When you watch him in these movies, when I watched him, I forgot that he was that. You know what I mean? Like that's how good he was. A lot of people can't do that. Like Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter. When you watch him in other stuff, it's like
He
that's Harry Potter.
tries. He's not a bad actor, but it's just.
It's just no.
Yeah.
I still see Harry Potter in there, but
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson, you're getting a whole different guy. That's why I'm really excited for him to take on Batman, and I think DC is gonna take over because Marvel right now is not looking that great, man. Like, they're
The only one I'm really is the Black Widow, I guess.
Black Widow
After
looks
that,
interesting. I hope that one's good. But other than that,
I don't give a shit.
I have a feeling it's just more origin stories that you know you're not gonna get anything different. A PG-13 basic like typical Marvel humor origin story, decent action. You know what I mean?
Everything's CG. Everything's
Yeah, I
fake.
don't know. I'm a little wary with Marvel right
Did
now.
you see the guy who plays Bucky? He kind of threw shade at Disney.
Oh
Yeah.
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 What'd he say?
It was like a post on Marvel that said, "Oh, Cap and his name is Bucky, right? His real name is Bucky."
Yeah.
And Cap and Bucky working to the end of the line, and then a girl commented on Twitter, or until bad writing ruins the character arcs, blah blah blah. He took a screenshot of it and posted on his Instagram story
With an emoji.
With the emoji.
With an emoji.
So-
Basically, what he was saying. Let me see if we got any questions. No, not yet.
And
I posted on Instagram.
And then John Boyega posted a GIF of Palpatine, and he put what do you put?
God, John Boyega
And he
Yeah,
put
Welcome
welcome stand, and
It's
it looks like Palpatine laughing.
because he's been throwing shade at Disney for months.
John
Yeah, because you
Boyega's
guys
an
know
animal.
about John Boyega, like going at it with the
The
fans.
guy's an animal. I love that guy.
Yeah, I know.
So,
this guy's
He's
awesome.
like recruiting Sebastian Stan now. He was like,
Shout
"Yes,
out to
join
John
me."
Boyega.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome.
and so Sebastian Stan, I think what he's saying, and now that I think about it, it's true. The character relationship with Bucky and Captain America, how was it? I mean, Winter Soldier, Bucky's alive, right? The first Captain America, they were best friends. We thought he was dead. Second Captain America, he's back. His memory's wiped. They're
He's
fighting.
badass
It's
in
this
the movie.
whole.
He's like brainwashed. Yeah.
It's just this dramatic tension. Civil War. The whole movie's based off protecting him, and that whole thing. And then after that, it's like him and Captain America don't even get a scene together. It's just like, hey, Buck, hey. Infinity War, they don't see each other.
He does.
Endgame, like Captain America goes back in time and stays there, and he doesn't even tell Bucky. He doesn't even say bye to him. Bucky doesn't even go to talk to him. It's Falcon, and he gets the shield. So it's like, wait, but what happened to the end of the line? That's
Yeah.
the line from the first Captain America. So I guess fans were complaining about that, which I think makes sense from a character perspective, because it's like, oh, okay, so just screw Bucky then, right? Like, I guess, and then he screenshotted that and put an emoji like, oh, they're kind of like saying the truth right now. So, and now he's getting a TV show with Falcon.
And it got delayed this whole.
And it's kind of delayed or something like that. And
Fights on
I
set.
think what it looks like with Marvel right now, their original like squad of Avengers, I think they're setting them aside. Hawkeye got delayed. We're not sure when it's coming back. It might not even come back. The Hulk, nobody knows what's happening with him. Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're getting a TV show, which I think is probably going to just send them off. And all we're getting now is like these new characters. I'm just kind of like, it's like, okay, I guess.
It's She-Hulk and then, was it Moon Knight?
Loki.
Moon Knight's cool. I will watch
but
that.
Moon Knight's
the thing is
interesting.
you're gonna fuck it up because you
We
know
don't
how,
have faith. Jesus.
Yeah, but you know how Marvel is. They always dumb down everything.
Yeah, like they're just sticking to the same formula they have, and now that it's like, isn't it with like Disney or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moon Knight's kind of a darker character. So
Yeah,
he has-
exactly.
Now that Disney has its fucking grasp.
Dude, yeah. I mean, look at
And Blade, I'm kind of worried about Blade. The Blade is gonna be.
Blade has to be rated.
if they were willing to just be willing.
Connecting to them.
No, I know, but I'm saying like if they don't do a rated R, it's not doing it justice.
Yeah, but suppose I don't know. I'm not hearing. Like I'm kind of worried about Blade.
Yeah, because the thing
It's
is,
just a fucking
if-
vampire hunter.
if
That's it. A half vampire. That's a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
if Marvel was willing to go a little dark sometimes for characters that need it, like Blade or like you were saying, Moon Knight is a little dark, that would be great. But they don't. As it is, with Fox, they own Fox now. They did say Deadpool's gonna stay rated R,
Thank God.
which they would be stupid not to.
Yeah.
But I'm a little worried with like Wolverine, because Wolverine, not that he has to be rated
No,
R,
he's
but
smoking of
he's a
cigar.
smoker. But Disney doesn't have smoking in their movies anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, really, it's kind of stupid. You know,
Someone was
Wolverine,
cigar.
like when you think of Hugh Jackman or something, it's him with the cigar and this like I don't care attitude.
The cigar, the white thing.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm a little worried with Disney's take on certain characters. That's why I respect DC, because they were willing to go from let's make Shazam to okay, now let's make Joker. That's two completely different.
Yeah.
Shazam is like them going, okay, we're respecting the character. It's lighthearted. Let's cut the like dark crap. But then Joker is like, okay, this is a dark character. Let's go all dark. That's perfect. And they both made them a lot of money. I do think it could be a problem for studios in the future, because now we just found out a character, one of the stars from Terminator Dark Fate. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Just gave a pitch idea to do a Terminator spin-off, but like Joker-esque, like a dark Joker-esque Terminator spin-off movie.
That's such a stupid idea.
And everybody's like, don't do that.
Dude,
Just the
Terminator
fact that
died.
he used Joker-esque, you know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Well, he's like, he's gonna start dancing
They're gonna
like in the
look
stairs.
into
Now I'm
fucking
scared.
Arnold's mental health or something. What's
Yeah,
going on?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I fear like
No.
studios now are gonna make those
I
R-rated
mean, maybe
movies.
in like the universe, it's like before, when Skynet was first starting or something.
Terminator
I'm
used to
trying. here.
Joker-esque
Terminator.
origin story.
Maybe kind of like
In Terminator?
kind of like Detroit Become Human, like when there's the struggle
That
between
shit
people and
again?
robots. Kind of like that kind of thing when it first started. Maybe I can see it work. I'm trying to give
sorry,
them the benefit.
that's-
Think
of
about
the
it.
Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Joker-esque
I'm trying.
R-rated.
Boy, is
It
he
was
gonna
a very
start
good
laughing crazy? He's gonna start doing like the Joker laugh.
That's what worries me, though. That studios are going to be like, oh, this worked. Let's just do stuff like that. And they're
Nah.
going to give it a bad reputation. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on what they're doing. Like this works.
It'll
Let the
just be-
director do what they want. I'm not against that.
That's a better way to look at it. But
Yeah.
also studios, the way they think, they don't think of it that way. They think, oh, people want R-rated like stuff. So let's just give them.
Yeah, but they barely
And they're going to start, like, I'm worried that they're going to start doing, like, shitty, like, trying to be gritty and dark. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's not working. I don't
Nah.
think so. Hopefully not.
I'm not worried.
But it is like a worry, because that's a perfect example. Guys, I know how to keep Terminator alive. Let's make it like a Joker-esque R-rated. It's like, okay, get the fuck out
Nah,
of here.
but they won't do
I
that.
haven't seen anything for that new Terminator movie.
It's awful.
No,
It's
the
awful.
movie's awful.
There was a video game that
I mean,
came
I'm
out
sure
for
it
it that's
is, but I'm
supposed to be
saying,
pretty
like,
good, actually.
The only thing that
It
I've
came
seen
out
is
and
the
that was
Gears of
it.
War skins. That's it. That I use.
Yeah.
But you
It's
can't
really
use
bad.
them. You can't. The only one you can't use in like competitive scene is the actual Terminator skin.
Why?
So, I think apparently like the hitbox is like smaller.
Oh yeah. That's right. Remember that we were talking about that? Man, we haven't played Gears in a while.
Yeah, I never want to do that again.
It's fun, man.
It's fun, but it got
But they
old
haven't
so fast.
changed
Do you play-
anything.
Do you play with keyboard and mouse? Or do you play with your
I've done
controller?
both.
The
But
controller is the better way.
yeah,
Not keyboard.
But how long has
Talking to a
Beers?
person
I
who's
was
used
saying
controller
Gears.
for years.
Gears.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
I
switched to keyboard and mouse. I was shitting on
Oh,
everyone.
Oh, they're fighting.
I don't know, bro.
They're
I
fighting.
was shitting on everyone.
They start
I
fighting
don't
on
know,
camera.
bro. Gears, man, is like one of those games. I feel like it's just a controller.
Yeah.
Better.
The hard part
it's
is
better
the,
for- yeah. That's why I thought. Until you know what? Let me try it.
I
Dude,
tried-
I started wall bouncing all over people. I started like
Well,
one
you know
shot
what? I
everyone.
got it because I just changed my settings to be able to wall bounce. And so instead of sprinting with holding A and being able to bounce,
LB.
it's X to sprint,
Ooh.
and then it's A to bounce.
Oh, we bounce on that ass. Oh.
So
And he
it's
plays.
like-
And he plays with his feet.
No, it wasn't Alejandro told me. about
And
that.
plus,
Oh,
and plus,
MLG.
and plus, I don't like the studio that
MLG.
much. The studio's kind of.
How
What is it?
are you
The Coalition?
still
Yeah, the-
are you still playing Gears or like
I play it from time to time. I play like
they haven't added anything, right?
No.
Gears has been the
they've really
same.
just been adding like new skins.
After
like,
what
new sports
happened-
skins, whatever. But
And
they
how
haven't
much
added-
is it to get
bro,
those skins?
Oh my God, no, ridiculous.
It's like $30
It's
bucks.
ridiculous.
That's why we stopped
The
playing.
last one I got was the only time I ever put money into that game was for $5, just to get this like esports skin. It's like the glitch, like it looks like kind of like a TV, kind of like
static.
Yeah, like staticky. Not
Okay,
like,
cool.
Not like white noise,
Right.
but it's just like all staticky.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
just
that's
the
why
fact-
we stopped playing because it's been out since September.
There's
No
there's
new content.
I still have not gotten my achievement for beating the story.
You're not gonna get
You're
it.
not gonna get it, bro.
That's
I know.
not coming.
You
Yeah,
have to
but
message
I
Microsoft.
Yeah,
am
that's
so
crazy.
lucky that I didn't beat that game on Insane.
Oh no, if you didn't get that with that, you'd be pissed.
No, yeah, I beat it on hardcore. I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I beat it on hardcore. But if I did it on Insane, I would have been like, you know, fuck this studio, which I still think I don't like.
Fuck.
Yeah, we
this.
stopped.
Fuck
We got
this.
we got
Fuck
Modern
gaming.
Warfare.
He's
You know,
never plays
you know
game.
what it is? You release a game that buggy. I couldn't even play like the whole story. Like I had to like go back, restart. You know,
There's times that it bugs so bad.
Look,
There's
bro,
times
just,
that-
just wait for Gear 6.
It's gonna be the same shit.
It's the same shit.
There's
It's the
times it
final
would
chapter.
bug so bad
So
I
it's
had to
gonna be like
I had to like go back.
I never played the story,
You know
so
what? Gears 6 is probably gonna be like Gears 3 in the sense of like they're gonna throw a bunch of shit into it to make it like microtransaction.
Oh,
As
yeah.
far as characters, because they're gonna throw a bunch of characters. Like in 4, they did all that, and then they got people thinking, okay, so they're gonna have a bunch of characters that you could buy, bunch of shit skins you could buy,
Yeah.
and then they really only have skins.
I
And, like the
couldn't
characters they have, like it's like maybe once per week that they change
It's just-
the character that you could get out
Right.
of the store.
Oh,
I'm
if-
disappointed
And
with
it's,
that,
it's
man.
the same character, it's just a different skin.
No, the problem with
It's
them
not
is
a
that
new
okay, they
character.
Right.
think by okay, some people are playing our game through the Game Pass for $1.
that was
they,
me.
Yeah, but for them they
Like
feel
you,
like
yeah.
but for them they feel like oh we don't have to put like
Content.
like content.
There's no new
because
maps.
you're playing for a game
characters.
for $1.
Because people
I can't play as
just
Cole.
download it.
I can't play as Baird.
Yep.
I gotta fucking pay for that shit.
Yeah.
That's
you have to pay,
stupid,
you have to
man.
pay to. There's like
And
you have,
then-
there's 8 characters you could.
Yeah,
buy.
unlock. You can unlock them by playing, but it's fucking bullshit to unlock them.
yeah, so I had to put money in for that because for the glitch skin.
Yeah.
And I bought General Ram just because I had like because they give you free. They gave when you
Nothing like a good RAM.
I could ram there.
See what I did there?
But yeah, I got General Ram because it's General fucking Ram.
Yeah,
but
it's
the-
classic.
The way, because you compare that to Gears 3.
It's a little insulting.
Which, by the way, I noticed if you look at Gears 3 and Gears 5, the game is actually less bloody.
Then in Gears 5.
Yeah, and Gears 3 is actually a lot more bloody or more brutal. And Gears 5,
I mean, dude,
The executions.
were a lot more brutal.
dude,
than
and Gears 5, I noticed
disappointing,
they don't
man.
rip off the arm no more
They don't
and
they
beat
just,
you.
They,
They
just
just
grab you
smash-
from the chest
And like, which
and
is
then just
bullshit, but-
beat.
It's kind of
you.
disappointing.
Yeah, and it's not, and then like
And then you just explode like at the end, like
yeah, I noticed in Gears 3, like
Just
when,
from-
when you pound on them,
just
it's
from
like,
getting
you see it.
shaken up a little. You get you
It's disappointing because it's true. It's less
It's
gory.
It's less gory.
Executions are not there, and I think now it's like, oh, you can get executions, but you have
You
to
gotta
pay for it.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. That's like signature in Gears of War.
In Gears of
No
War,
new
Gears
maps.
3, in Gears 3, it was that you unlock everything. For the most part, it was,
Yeah.
for the most part.
If
it
you
was
want me to
You
unlock it,
unlock
that's
it,
fine.
but-
Fairly, like okay,
Yeah,
get
you have to
MVP
you have to
in a
like,
match.
No, it's like
Yeah.
the challenges were stupid. They were like You have to get yeah, they're easy. I'm saying like it was stupid because
Yeah.
of how easy it was. Because you have to just get like I think one of them was like for like the national one, the alternate execution was like getting executions originally. With
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, it's like the most impossible task just to make you pay for it.
They make you play 20 matches of Hive.
So
like,
stupid.
dude, I don't want to play Escape. The little escape mode, you have to run around the whole like.
Game mode sucks.
The game
It's
mode's
stupid,
terrible.
man. It's
And when you buy Gears 3, you have all the main like Dom, Marcus,
Yeah.
Baird, Cole.
those are things that you should just have
Anya.
for playing the game and being a fan. But they're like, they feel entitled that they don't have to because, oh, you guys are playing it on Game Pass, so we
Yeah,
don't have
for
to add
$1.
anything. If anything, you have to give us money. It's like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah, no.
That's why we got Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare has been out less time, and they've done so much more.
Dude, Modern
And I'm
Warfare,
not a,
I
you
love
know,
Modern Warfare just because like, even though they have the passes, it's not like for gain or anything. It's just literally alternate skins for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
characters.
you don't
It's
have
like
to buy
weapon
it.
skins, like alternate weapon, like blueprints,
yeah.
which pretty much like it's not really giving you an advantage. It's just giving you an alternate weapon that you could even customize.
Yeah, it's optional if you want it, if not.
Yeah.
And they've added so many new game
And
modes.
the battle pass is like, it takes a lot of grinding to level up,
Yeah.
but it's still like if you play the game enough, to you it'll be worth it. You know.
Yeah.
Like, and the stuff in there is actually pretty solid, and I think you can make your COD points back that you spent if you bought the original, like just the $10 one.
Right.
I think it was that they have enough COD points in there that you earn, that if you don't buy anything else, you could make your money back so you can just keep getting the battle pass and then just grind and grind.
Yeah.
It's how like Fortnite does their battle passes.
Right.
Because they give you enough and then some to rebuy it.
But Gears,
I don't know,
you want
man.
to play as Cole, you gotta pay
Oh
like
my
$10.
God, here's the challenges for their battle passes are like.
Yeah. It's
like,
ridiculous.
It's like just so much.
And I wasn't a big fan of the ending of the campaign either. I didn't like.
Crap, like, fuck
I didn't like how they chickened out. You played the campaign, right?
Yes,
Did you beat it?
The ending was stupid.
They
How you gonna
chickened
give
out.
How you gonna fucking give a choice? And how you gonna do Gear 6 now? Because one of them has to, die canonically.
They chickened out. I think
And-
they chickened
Yeah,
out.
I think they're gonna keep JD alive. It makes more sense.
They should, but what about the people that picked this other guy?
Fuck them.
You get what I'm saying?
And it's not like they're
they-
gonna have two separate scripts.
They can't do that because unless they
They're-
fucking
Because of chicken
make the
shits.
game to where it uses your old data from Gears 4.
But even
Gears
then,
5,
you would have to have two different games.
literally.
That's two different cutscenes.
Or just,
I think they chickened out. Like I think they didn't have the guts
Just have them pick.
because
They're
they
gonna do a fan like a fan vote. Like for
That's
Gears
stupid.
3, they did like should Carmine live or die in Gears 3.
that's so minor
They're gonna do
compared to.
that for Gears 6 probably because they're that.
What were you gonna say, friend? You were
I-
gonna mention something
I
about the
kind of
the-
forgot, to be honest.
about it was about the decision or because
I never played the story, so I don't know.
or about how they were gonna try to apply that to the next game.
Who died? Was it the main character?
It was
JD.
or the Dell.
I was figuring maybe they just would, for the next game, neither one would just be there. Can that
No,
happen?
because
No,
like
'cause you
oh.
pick
the
one.
way the game ends, it like that affects your story.
No, I was saying, but does that character have to be? If in your Gear 6, in your head, would that character have to be there?
Whoever's alive would have to definitely
okay.
be there.
Well,
Yeah.
it actually does matter because who did you pick?
I picked Dell.
Really?
No, to die.
Oh, I was like, because
No, I picked JD
No,
because dude, it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Marcus Phoenix's song.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, because like, why would I want JD to die? Marcus Phoenix lost his wife, he lost Dom, now he's gonna lose his son, and the guy saved the world 3 fucking times.
He has to save a fourth one.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So I was like, okay, like I'll say JD because he has more of an impact for Marcus's life because I care about Marcus more than like Dell. He's a
Yeah,
new
like,
character.
dude,
we don't
They
care
chickened
about,
out.
so.
They chickened out. They didn't have the
Bro,
guts.
Marcus Phoenix, dude.
Yeah, like, dude, like he
Yeah.
like he literally saw his best friend sacrifice himself to save his life.
Yep.
He lost Anya. It wasn't Birth. Was it Birth?
Something like that.
I
think it
think
might
it
have
implied Birth, right?
I think it might have been.
Birth. Then who else did he lose? He lost whoever else he lost. Or for Dell. You're gonna keep Dell, or a guy that he doesn't you only talk to
Even
once?
when you keep JD alive, the ending is actually kind of better.
And I didn't like the final boss. The final boss should have been that
matriarch?
Berserker.
The matriarch.
Yeah, that's a badass character, and that
Yeah.
was such a cool scene when she sees it for the first time, and you just kill it. I was like, oh, okay, that's a waste.
I think they chickened out at the end. I think they didn't want to make the decision and then get backlash, so they're like, okay, let them decide and we'll figure it out.
Even if they do the vote, it'll literally be that people want to keep JD alive. Like people, because most of the people that play Gears of War, I guarantee you, probably pick to keep JD.
Yeah, it's stupid because now you give
Because
that
he's
option.
literally the main character from the original series.
Yeah, and Mark has been through much already.
And obviously, it's not about him. It's about Kate.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. That like them two.
It makes it
pursue the story because
it makes it more interesting.
They have more
Chemistry.
yeah.
It's more
like,
interesting.
Her and Dell, because like I think it was Act 2, when they're in the snow.
Act 2, yeah.
Like I tried teasing like them, like her and Dell, but I just wasn't really feeling. I like more with her and JD.
It felt more natural.
It's more natural. Like with
And
Dell,
JD has a better character arc with what's happened to him in this game.
Yeah,
and it would make the story more interesting. If you add Dell in the next one, not JD, where's the story gonna go? I don't like that. I think that's a chick. They chickened out because the whole game you don't make decisions at all. The whole game.
Yeah.
And then it's like that's why when it happened to me, I was like, oh shit, like what? And Josh was like, oh, pick him to see like the difference. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, because by mistake at first I hit the wrong button and I killed JD.
You piece of shit.
Because I was like, oh fuck no, and I killed JD. I was like, oh man, I killed JD by
Because
mistake.
you don't expect that. You know what I mean? You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then they just expect you to make a decision like that, and then it literally impacts the
I don't
game.
remember. I think I killed Dell first. I don't
So
remember.
I didn't like
Hit the wrong
that.
button.
I felt like that was just them being a little cheap about it. And they didn't want to get any backlash
and
on
that
it.
story mode was buggy as shit.
I've had to
It was
restart
so
whole
buggy.
chapters.
It was so buggy. It was
Like midway
bad.
into the game, I had to restart because
No,
it got
there was
bugged.
times where I was walking through an area and there was no like I wasn't fighting. I wasn't fighting anyone. I was like, man, there's like no one here. I was like, I feel like it's supposed to be like a battle scene here, and it turns out it was supposed to be a battle scene and I couldn't move on with the game, so I had to restart the whole chapter.
Oh yeah, there's times like characters wouldn't show up, like enemies.
Yeah, like enemies wouldn't
That's
show up
awful.
in that. And I was running. And I hear like JD, oh my god, enemy! And they're sure, I'm like, who the fuck is he shooting
Yeah, like
at?
your characters are reacting, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like.
So I had
alright.
to restart the whole chapter.
I'll tell you what though, Modern Warfare has been a huge like.
Hey, you guys play
I'm
the story?
impressed.
No.
You guys gotta play the story.
Just
I haven't
Modern
played the
Warfare?
story.
Yeah.
Yet.
I played it.
No, I'm talking about.
I haven't played it. I heard it's great though.
It's really
Realism. Play that shit on realism.
I'm impressed with this.
Yeah, play it
I'm not a
online.
big Call of
fun.
Duty. Like I haven't been a Call of Duty fan in a while.
The last
but-
one I liked was Black Ops 1.
Yeah, and
Really?
this one was
I
really
like Modern
impressive.
Warfare, that's the last
I'm
That was
I'm loving it. I mean, we've been playing it a
Before Black
lot.
Ops, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
Modern Warfare 2 is the OG.
Yeah.
Like the classic.
Modern Warfare 2 was fun.
Yeah.
That one I was like good. I was
This
like,
one's great
Check
though.
the Steam charts for that movie. Says a lot of people playing it. A couple thousand.
That's crazy. This one's up there though. I mean we're still playing it and
Yeah.
That game's been out for almost like a little over 10 years.
wow.
And still
Modern Warfare 2?
And still.
And still there's still a couple.
I'm waiting
I saw it was
for-
like a couple. I think it was like a very few thousand, but
That's
still that's a
crazy.
few
I'm waiting
thousand
for the
people that
Master Chief
still like it.
collection. for
That's
crossplay.
crazy.
Is that ever going to happen?
Dude, I need
Next
them
year.
To, yeah,
I know. Not next year. It's sometime this year.
Sometime this, yeah, they're gonna add 1 through 4.
Dude,
For
no,
PC,
that's
right?
gonna be yeah. I've been
On
playing
Game
Reach. I
Pass
have
for free,
Reach.
Papa.
You could do cross. No, there's no crossplay on PC.
You could do
Not
crossplay between
yet.
Steam and the and Game Pass, which is stupid.
No, but
Who
they're
cares
gonna
about
have they're gonna have crossplay, with, like in the next few months. I can't wait for Halo 3 on PC. That's gonna be awesome.
That was the only one I played.
Dude, that one's
The multiplayer was fun as hell.
And then we can
The
start
day
all
we
playing
can
that
start cross playing Halo,
soon.
That's gonna
a
be
few
fun.
months.
Why did
Give
you
it
do
give it a few months.
that's gonna be
And,
fun.
'cause I've
Start
been
playing Halo
Reach is
crossplay.
awesome on PC.
I remember I used to play with like Forge and like make maps and shit. That was
Dude,
fun.
that's
like, Reach on PC
that's
is
what I'm
really
waiting
good.
for.
Reach on
Custom
PC is
games
good.
and the whole thing. Remember zombies? What was the one with the mongoose and the guy in the middle with the sniper? And you have to snipe everyone off
Oh,
the track.
I forgot the name.
I don't remember their name. I remember playing it, but
That's
I don't remember
awesome. Halo for me is up there, man. I'm a little worried about the new one, but
Yeah, I'm counting.
Infinite?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
5
mean,
was disappointing.
Look, bro, it's gonna be on Game Pass. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we're gonna play
That-
free.
oh, that's
That's-
that's
'cause it's
even
minus-
more for me to worry
Yeah, but
because
that's the
Yeah.
worry.
now
No,
they're gonna
that's
have
the
they're gonna
worry.
have that mentality now, like they're getting it on Game Pass, don't just like Gears 5.
Ah, fuck them.
And
Yeah,
supposedly
fuck 'em, they're
it's
playing
gonna
it for
go
free,
out of,
basically.
The microtransactions.
But like Game Pass and like stuff like that, dude. That's the move.
Yeah, Game Pass is great. I love
Yeah.
that.
That's the move for games, bro. Like to have like just a bunch of games on like the system. Just rent-
not bad. It's a
kinda
pretty
like
good deal.
renting. It's like kind of like renting, basically.
It's like Netflix. Like a Netflix.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of like it, but it's not streaming. But it's
Yeah,
the
you-
same concept. You
yeah,
pay
like
you
the
pay
shit,
yeah.
Stadia.
They,
The Google
Yeah.
Stadia only, you're not streaming. You could actually download the game.
Yeah, you can play the game. Not like
Yeah.
that
Play the game how it's
input
meant to be
lag that you
played.
fucking get.
they're already
Yeah,
like
man.
killing that off. They're not even supporting it anymore.
It's a flop. The thing is terrible.
Yeah, I think PlayStation is gonna stay up there. We were talking about which console to get when the new ones come out.
No, well, I'm just gonna get
I'm
PS5.
just on my PC, bro.
Oh yeah, you're
No,
good.
but-
Yeah.
no, but the thing is, that's, like, I'm gonna buy a PS5 because of the Spider-Man, God of War and stuff.
They have a lot of
PC,
stuff.
Honestly, might buy
You
the
can just
PS5
play
too.
Xbox. You can just play
I might get the
Xbox.
PS5 too just because of the exclusives.
Yeah.
They have
Because
amazing
I
exclusives.
can play all the Xbox exclusives on my fucking computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
There's a rumor
And
though
they
that
don't even
PS5
have that many.
That the PlayStation exclusives are gonna go on PC.
Well, they are.
Yeah, but
Detroit Become Humans already did.
Yeah.
Death Stranding is on
Detroit coming.
Become Human.
yeah,
the
but
31st.
And then Horizon Zero Dawn is coming, but
Yeah,
there's a
but-
rumor that the
but-
PS5 ones
Oh,
too.
Horizon Zero Dawn goes on PC.
yeah, but
Yeah, I'm buying that shit for
that's
you.
gonna be a while.
That was a
though.
good game.
That's
I'll
gonna be a
wait. I don't
while,
care.
but that's
I'm
gonna
not
be a
trying to
while
spend
because-
$500 on a
because
console.
They're gonna focus first on the PS5 release, get all those games out in there,
I'm
and
not gonna buy it at
then
launch. I'm gonna wait like a couple months when they release
Yeah,
like
wait.
the second version,
second.
because that
The
first
definitive
version,
edition or
there's always
whatever.
problems with those first versions. It's
Yeah.
better to get the second version or third version when they already have it mastered. Basically,
No,
they already got
Yeah.
everything done.
PlayStation's gonna take. They're
The
gonna stay up
problem
top,
is my
man.
PS4 is pretty old.
No, yeah, you're.
My
my
PS4
mind-
sounds like it's
my-
about to
Yours is like the
explode.
Star Wars Battlefront
Yeah,
1 edition.
like, dude, you know what? That shit's a champ.
Yeah,
Right?
it survived.
I turned on my
surviving.
PS4 the other day. It sounds like it's about to die. Like
So
it's the fan. Yeah.
I think it's time for me to upgrade. Like I can't wait no more because my PS4 can't run any more games on that thing.
Yeah, PS5 is the way to go, man. Because Xbox, all they really have
It's Gears and Halo.
Gears and
And
Gears is not
Hellblade
gonna be a
now,
while,
now Hellblade.
and
I'm buying
Halo.
the
That's it.
Hellblade too.
Hellblade, yeah, but
Sure.
and then didn't they
it's
say
on
something
Game
about their
Pass.
exclusives that it's like they're gonna be on Xbox One anyway?
I heard
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first year.
Cyberpunk, when I heard that it got delayed,
It's because of the consoles.
Because the
Xbox
that's
specifically.
what yeah, exactly. That's what I saw.
And it
Also,
came to be
that
pretty
the
bad.
console won't be able to run it the way it's meant to be.
Oh,
Mostly
shit.
because of the hard drives. Look at Fallen Order.
Because,
Those fucking loading screens every 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Imagine Cyberpunk, that giant
That's
world,
true.
all that streaming.
That's
Oh
true.
my
Like,
god.
It's gonna be it'd be like awful because the
Consoles are
Xbox
too weak.
because Xbox the one because since it has like that TV capability,
Yeah.
it takes away from the actual gaming.
Mm.
So it kind of it fucks everything.
Yeah.
It fucks it up. So now you can't really run games at full power.
Yeah,
You're running them at like kind of like half or like 3/4 because you gotta have some for that TV capability. Even though no one uses it, like not no one uses it, but if you don't use it,
It's a waste.
it's literally just you're paying for a console that's 3/4
Jesus.
or half as strong as what the competition has.
You think
Yeah,
that's why?
there-
You think
there's
that's
a
why
lot of-
Avengers got delayed too?
No, that game is. Just
I
ass.
think some of these games
that
got
game
delayed.
that game is
I was
dog
waiting for that
shit.
reaction. Yeah, I just wanted to see what you guys
Yeah,
say.
but there's a lot of rumors between like the
If
specs.
they rework it to make
all
it
the
like
consoles. They're saying that they're kind of the same.
I've seen rumors saying one's more powerful than the other.
Yeah, they're
Xbox.
saying, they're saying that PlayStation.
I don't know. You know, they're all rumors.
But I think the rumor that is gonna be true is that
well,
that the
shit,
PS4 is
you know.
gonna be around like the 450.
I think they're both gonna be $500.
No, they're saying the Series X is gonna be pretty expensive.
$500.
that tower one.
Yeah, they're saying that one's
because
gonna be more
it's
expensive.
It's getting rid of the TV feature, so it's gonna be straight for gaming.
Yeah, but so is PlayStation.
It looks like a little computer.
No, but like,
It's cute.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, because PlayStation already had that.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that Xbox are gonna price a little more higher.
Oh, they
but PlayStation
They
is
they
smarter.
don't have the power to put it like higher. They're gonna raise their
It's
price.
rumors.
Nobody's gonna buy
It's
it.
just because it's Microsoft.
Like nobody wants to like Xbox is losing anyway. How are you gonna raise your price? Like if you're like this,
And
you
plus,
know.
and between all their consoles, it's kind of like confusing. Like which one?
Or for right now, for next gen, there's
PlayStation,
two.
man.
For Xbox, it's
Yeah.
Series X, the Scorpio, not the Scorpio, the Scarlet,
like,
and then
yeah,
the
cheaper
Lockhart, which is
version.
the cheaper one, which comes out the year after.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
My favorite thing about PlayStation is that I could join party chats without having to pay for online membership. Because I could actually just talk to my friends and just play games offline. Or like if I feel like playing online, then I'd have to pay for the membership. But if I'm buying it strictly for exclusives, which are most of the time single player games,
Yeah.
I could just chill in a party with like you guys if you guys get it, and then
While playing your story
while playing
game.
the story game, or like if I'm just playing like a game like Doom,
That's the
makes
best
sense.
part about.
which like is just straight up just running
Run
That's
and
the
gun.
best part
yeah.
about
gun and just beat them down.
Yeah, that game was pretty fun.
I'm
haven't
excited
played
for the new Doom
I'm
Yeah.
not-
because I just love Doom. Like I just want to I just love that kind of game.
I like the last one. The last one.
It's fun, but I don't want to pay $60 for that.
Oh no, I'm not.
I don't know.
I didn't
I'm
say-
getting
look,
no.
I didn't say I'm
I,
paying 60 for it.
I'm
just
getting that
saying,
shit
I'll
on sale.
I'll pay
I'm
like
looking
15.
forward to the
Man.
game. I'm not paying the full price.
I haven't even played it.
It's fun. It runs great on PC.
Yeah, I know, but
Really
I
well,
don't know
busy.
because like
Yeah, it was $5.
I
Man.
played it for a little bit and I was like, oh.
It can get a little repetitive. It can get a little repetitive.
At the end, you're just like, oh my god.
I just
Yeah.
like
But then it
story.
does end, so.
No,
I love having a story.
Yeah, it depends
within
on the kind of like video games you like. You know,
Yeah.
like if you're more inclined to story games, Doom is not your game.
Yeah.
The second
There's a
one,
story.
the new one is
It's-
supposed to be
you're really
more
just there to
story
run
based.
guns.
Just
You're not there.
and
You're there just
wreak
to watch
havoc.
to see the gore.
yeah.
It is
pretty
fun.
much pretty
It is nice score though.
What
It's
game
pretty
I
fun.
do miss is
Dishonored.
Crisis.
I need a new Dishonored game.
Crisis.
Remember that one?
Dude, bro.
I remember
Don't even
playing.
get me
Was
started.
it Crisis?
Two?
No, not 2.
Three.
I don't think I
Three.
played 2.
on Xbox.
The one that came
No,
out on
No, you
Xbox.
played Crisis 2. That's one that we played.
That's the one that came out on
Crisis-
Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, 3 was the
Crisis
one I
3,
didn't
you
play.
never
Three
played.
was also
Three's the
one.
one. Three
It
was
came out,
free
but I
with
never
Games of
played
Gold
it.
One time.
Three.
And that's when I played it.
Yeah, 3.
Who
I
made
played
Crisis?
2 because that's the first one that came out
And
on
it ran like
console,
ass
right?
on
Crisis 3 was a
Xbox.
masterpiece.
Really?
It was so good.
I remember 2.
I
2 was
played
amazing.
I played the story for Crisis 3. I loved it. Then I played the online. The online was actually really good.
Okay.
I mean,
'Cause
there was like obviously weapons people were more inclined to using because of damage.
Because I remember playing 2. 2 was the first one to come out on Xbox, right? Like that was.
think that was 3. I don't think 2 ever came out on Xbox.
So is it 3?
I think it is 3.
'Cause I know they did a
never- it was like
sequel.
Crisis 2, I never played
It was 2 and
Crisis,
then-
Crisis 2 and 3 were both on Xbox.
Okay.
Really?
It was yeah.
It was Crisis 2 first, and then the sequel come out. That's the one I never played, but I remember playing 2, and it was amazing. Like Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack, and that game was amazing. Like I missed that game, because it had the perfect combination of stealth and then running. If you just want to run and gun as well, like you had the option. The story was really cool. The ending, I don't know if you remember the ending when you're like crawling and you're doing. It was pretty badass. I don't know why I never played the third one. It was one of those things I just never got to play it.
Compatible. If you
I might do that.
well yeah
Do it.
like yeah just like
Do it.
download it
Do it.
or if you have the disc you can find the disc probably somewhere like at a GameStop for like 2 cents.
I might do it.
No, not 2 cents. But
2 cents.
Well, like $10
Free. They just gave it to you.
just here, just take it.
I might do it though,
They
because
closed-
2 was
they
amazing,
closed
man.
down the one by American.
That's depressing.
Yeah, they're closing down a lot of
Yeah.
GameStops, man. Yeah, it
29th
sucks.
Street still up.
It's still kicking, bro. It's crazy.
They're hanging on.
They're hanging on by a thread.
The one
Yeah,
thing I don't
basically.
get is everyone's like all excited for that Final Fantasy
Remake?
Hey, Final
But-
Fantasy
but-
Final Fantasy 7 is great.
No, but the thing is, it's not the full game though. It's just like a part of the game.
Yeah. That,
Oh,
when I
yeah.
heard
That's
that, I was
episodic
like,
and shit.
Oh, so I was like, wait, so you're making us wait all
It's
this
based
time
off
for
one
one
based
part?
off. It's gonna be episodes, and I'm like, I don't know.
That's kind of dumb.
Oh,
Maybe they'll stop. It's
Because
a skill soul
like,
game.
by the time it becomes like I'd rather just wait till it's fully
Yeah,
out.
fully, because I
And
actually
then
wanted to
just
play
like,
it.
and then just wait till it's on sale for
Right.
after it's fully out.
Well,
Yeah,
you do not want to spend any money. Holy shit.
No, I am.
No, because
I am living the life
because
of
I
a
actually
college
wanted,
student, my friend.
I actually wanted to play it. I was scared because it looks really cool, and
Mhm.
I was like, wait, I have to like, what? I was hanging a full game. I'm gonna pay $6 for like
Don't
a
worry.
part of the game, like one part.
Resident Evil 3 remastered.
That I actually bought because I actually played
You
the
played the
second
second
one.
one?
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I haven't
was
played it
fucking
yet.
scared. I was shitting
I've been
myself.
waiting
That
for a
game
sale.
is scary.
Dude, with
For
the
Resident
mixed-
Evil?
Like the
mixed-
remaster,
The second one.
remaster is
It's
like
great.
they're beautiful, dude.
Yeah, those-
For like Resident Evil games, they
Yeah.
do them so well.
Yeah.
When he was playing the second one, there was like a cutscene. I was like, dude, that the guy was like eating a burger,
Oh, the beginning. Yeah.
and it looked so real.
Mhm.
That I told him, man, like you know when you kind of have like that moment of like,
Oh,
hold on,
oh.
you have to like look at it twice, because I didn't think it was a game. It was fucking crazy, man.
Diablo 4 is something I'm looking forward to.
I would hold off on that because with Blizzard, all the shit that they just did with the Warforged 3.
Wait, what they do with Warcraft?
Warcraft.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Warcraft. Sorry.
Warcraft.
Uh,
what would they do?
they-
with
They
They
fucked
like-
up the launch and like just missing cutscenes and features and shit.
Oh, really?
I don't even know.
Downgraded the game completely
Yeah.
Why?
because they're
I don't know,
because Activision.
I don't
ruined
haven't
Blizzard.
played. Yeah, I haven't played.
It's the lowest
any-
rated game on
like,
Metacritic
I've
ever.
been wanting to get into
It has a
Warcraft,
0.8.
but I don't know which one to get.
No,
It's
tied with
the
2K20.
Warcraft 3
Oh
is
my
it's
God.
At, like, on Metacritic, it's at 0.5 from user.
Are you still playing 2K, Brandon?
Sadly,
Sadly,
You're part of the problem.
I am
You're
part of the problem.
is it bad? Like, is it as bad as
Honestly,
they say?
It's not
It's
as
game of the
bad.
year. I think it's game of the year.
No, it's not game of the year.
You got the limited,
It's
right?
like-
Then you get the limited
Yeah, I
edition.
did. I did.
You
That's.
I'm part of the problem.
Yeah,
You
are.
suck.
I love,
Sucker.
like, I'm a sucker for 2K.
you
I
sucker.
love-
What's on the cover for the collectors or
D-Wade.
limited?
D-Wade, bro. D-Wade.
It is a nice cover.
It's a raw ass
It's
cover.
a
That's
beautiful
It
why
would have
I
been
got
cooler if
Wait,
they
like
like gave you a
this?
statue.
I will buy a poster of
it. I
that,
bought it digital.
Yeah.
but
But I got it because I get like some D-Wage shit like in the game.
How cool would it be
in the
though?
game, you didn't even get a real D-Wade shirt. You get it in the game.
In game.
I hate you.
I'd rather pay for a game that'll last me a while.
It's,
A year.
But you're buying 2K21 next year, aren't you?
Shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck
I
up.
might.
Don't.
See? We've been lasting you a while.
I'm gonna play the demo.
And
my
you're
God.
boss, it's really good.
Boss,
Go with
I'll be
me.
I'll be like, boss, get it on Steam. We'll play it.
Yeah,
Join me and let's play NBA Live together, bro. I'm going NBA Live now.
No, didn't they stop making those?
No,
They
they're still
skipped
going.
a year, I think.
They skipped a year. Those
Yeah,
are so bad.
I think it's coming next year.
Those are so bad.
Look,
It's like
NBA
PS2.
Playgrounds.
NBA Playgrounds,
That shit's better than 2K.
dude. I don't know, man.
Like honestly, bro, I wouldn't even like. 2K isn't that bad.
You're probably gonna end up getting like, especially with everything that happened to Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah.
They're definitely
No,
gonna
they're-
do.
They're
They're gonna
yeah.
do some fucking crazy limited collector's edition. I know you're gonna be the first one to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can have
And you know
your
what? If
your
they did,
wasted
like a
limited
whole
collectors for
statue-
20, and then
No,
2021.
but if I do the Kobe one, like I have to see like if like the
That would be
physical
cool,
copy gives me like something cool.
Yeah, but if,
like a little statue. Or
What they
something.
should start doing is
Like
statues. Yeah, like if
They
you
should
buy
do
a
that. They
limited,
should do that.
they do it for other games anyway.
Because,
But
they
but
have, like,
people
this-
are dumb and they buy them.
Every fucking
That's the
thing,
problem.
they have the Allen Iverson
true.
statue,
Why would they
the
give
Iverson
statues and
statue,
spend money if they don't have to?
like,
It's
you know,
true.
legit.
I don't blame 2K for that.
You know how cool that would be?
yeah,
Like
that would
if
be
he was
cool.
on the cover, like for the limited.
Like
edition.
imagine doing one like for 21 a Kobe statue as limited
I would-
edition.
That would be
I would buy
amazing.
that.
I would
Dude,
buy
like,
that.
I would
Yeah.
buy that. Like that's pretty cool.
I don't know why they don't, because like God of War has done it, Halo has done it plenty of times, where you pay for the limited,
$200 for the Doom Eternal Collector's Edition, and it comes with
the helmet.
I was thinking about it.
That's pretty
so
cool. I'm not
bad.
gonna lie.
It's
Because
cool.
the helmet's cool, looks cool as fuck.
That's cool.
But is
I
it
was
worth
like- I was
140
like,
bucks?
Imagine
Yeah,
if
no,
2K
worth
did
140
that.
bucks,
No,
basically.
that's big. Huh?
I had mold. Like, I had
Yeah,
all
but that
the-
was like some from GameStop. It was like
What do you mean?
some of the Fallout 76 helmets from GameStop specifically. They had mold issues,
Ew.
but it was just that from that.
You put your ass
It was just from that specific factory, and
That's
that was
nasty,
it.
dude.
That's nasty.
2K20.
How badass would that be, though?
Yeah,
I would buy
Yeah,
that.
because for
2K20 is not a bad game though.
yeah, but
No.
Dishonored 2 I did.
Like
Have you spent any money on microtransactions?
yes.
On microtransactions?
Yes, I maxed out my player.
yeah, I know I did.
He has like 3
You
levels.
maxed out your my player? How much? How much does that cost?
50.
50?
You
So it's
spent-
like buying another game?
Well, no, because I had the $99 edition.
Oh, so it comes
So
with
it comes with like a half. So
Half?
I had to spend half. So I had to spend $20.
You spent
Those
20 bucks
bastards.
to max out
After
your
getting
my player?
limited? After getting a limited edition.
Yes.
Just for getting limited edition, you should automatically have a 99 overall.
so you spent $100.
No, I was at 99. I had to grind to 99.
So then what did you get?
85.
Oh my god!
That's
And
the highest.
let me
that's
guess,
the highest.
and your character is still missing or right up in layups.
So you're telling
and you
me?
can't dunk
So
for
you're
shit.
telling me after a total of 100 and what,
But let me
$35?
explain why. Because this 2K.
Explain. There's no
No.
explaining
No,
this.
no.
Brandon.
It's
This
over,
2K,
Brandon.
You get to like customize like how high your layups and all that. go.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Instead of playing real basketball.
You know you can improve your
I
own
can
real
kick you
life
outside
layups
right now
for
and play if
free.
you want.
For free.
Look, but I'll never be an NBA star, so I have to live vicariously through someone.
Okay,
I understand.
Go to the
But you
gym
know
with me
what?
and we can play just
If-
fine. alright?
If you're to spend $130, your character should be a 99 overall.
Dude, I
Because you got a limited edition, and you're
30 bucks.
spending $25. That's like 130
I spent
bucks, let's say.
$100
And you
for
still
the
can't max out your
Dishonored 2.
character?
that game is great.
That's
You only-
bullshit,
you only
bro.
get
Yeah,
a-
but-
I know.
That's bullshit.
Look,
You take that to the corporations.
Look, I spent,
$135, I better
All
get
I-
like a
all I gotta
LeBron
say,
James my
take-
player.
Take it up with Ronnie 2K.
Look, I spent $100
That guy-
for the Dishonored 2, and I got a statue of Corvo's helmet, like a ring from the game,
It's pretty cool.
in-game stuff for $100.
I almost bought that when it came
You
out.
spent $100 to get half a PC, and that's it.
And some
That's
D-
it.
Yeah, what else does it come with?
It comes with.
It better
like,
comes with a bronze cock in
It
it.
comes with
Chop
bunch of
off
in, like in-game clothes for like your my player,
Oh, in-game.
and then you
That-
get, like,
How
a
much?
bunch
How
of
many
Nike
clothes?
packs.
That don't
It's
transfer
like-
to the next game, by the way.
yeah,
You gotta
it's
start
like
over
four-
next game.
It's like 3-4 sets of clothes,
Yeah, you piece of shit.
like different like outfits. And then you also.
If you told me they maxed out your my player, I'd maybe give you a shot. I'd maybe be like,
But no, but
okay,
it's
fine.
half,
And you still have to pay $30, and you're still only at what overall?
85.
You
Oh,
you put in the extra
Oh
few
my
bucks.
God.
You got the God of War collectors. You get a Kratos.
Brandon,
Statue,
$130
a map?
gets you 6 lap dances at a strip club. I think that's more worth your money than
What kind of cheap strip
You
club
bet
are you
your
going
that.
to?
I don't know, dude. I'm assuming. I
Wait,
never
how
been.
much- how
I
much
never
did you
been. Huh?
How much did you say?
I said 6. I'm just
But,
talking
like,
out of my
what-
ass.
yeah,
Crackhead
you
strippers and
Yeah,
shit.
crackhead strippers. I never been, so I wouldn't know.
They're all riddled with disease and shit.
Probably. Probably better well spent than 2K. I'll buy 2K. You know, me buying 2K, like the $60 is already feels like a scam to me.
It's a
'Cause I-
roster update every year.
You know,
It's just
because
awesome.
exactly. So it's like, but that to me is like already pushing it. If they at least gave you like a statue, you get BC to max out, or at least get your to a 90 overall for your.
But the thing is, 2K, how it works is that you can max your character only to 85.
then
Then
you gotta
you have
pay
to
money?
grind. No, then you have to grind to
insane.
get to 99.
I like how you say grind.
Yeah, but the thing is, the grind is pathetic.
No, the
Or
grind,
you have
the grind,
to
the
massage
grind,
your ass cheeks for 3
no, the
hours.
grind this year is really bad.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm sure
I don't-
they're getting
I don't like-
worse.
I don't like the grind for this year. Last year, 2K19, the grinding was actually good.
It was like
because
fair.
It was fair because I made a brand new player. I just went straight into multiplayer. I leveled him up. I finished off the year at 92 with that's like without that was like one character I did without putting like
Right.
transactions in. That was 92 just the entire year.
I don't like playing 2K.
And then-
Wait, so then
It-
okay,
it-
so
it
when
makes
you
me
got
feel
your
slower.
collectors, right? How much VC were you able to put onto your character? What was his overall
His
after that?
overall was 75.
That's bullshit, bro. It should at least if the max is 85, at least give you the max of 85.
Yeah,
That's bullshit. Ah, that's so.
That's so
I know.
scummy.
No,
Oh,
That's scummy.
Oh,
right. If the max is 85, fine. But like,
this is running 2K.
uh,
Yeah, but the
yeah,
problem
and you
is
buy
people-
it.
Yeah,
I
stop
know.
buying the fucking game. People, stop buying
it's
2K.
his guilty pleasure. You know what
Dude,
I
it's
mean?
like-
It's
'cause-
like
Because that's
Stop
the only
it.
sports game that I play. Like, cause I can't.
2K can be
I like-
addicting.
like,
I know.
I like Madden. I like FIFA.
I like FIFA too.
FIFA is
But
fun.
They're all really the same shape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
all-
it's
Yeah, they're
2K.
all greedy
It's
bastards.
just but I like basketball more than I do the other two.
I get that.
So
I get
that's why
that.
I buy it.
I like 2K too as well, but it's like
Never
fuck,
heard.
man. I'm paying the. I feel like a sucker paying $60 every year.
2K really should go free to play and just have a bunch of microtransactions and
Should be
have free
disgusting.
updates every year.
At this point, maybe. Yeah.
I think it
That would
works.
be-
Because
that
they
would
got
be
Fortnite.
really
I don't
good.
think people will be so mad at them for having all the gambling and shit because it's a free to play game.
I that makes sense.
Yeah,
That
if the fact that it was $60 and then they tried adding the gambling, like that was.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
messed up,
it's
man.
just a
That's
roster
like
update,
you're
anyways.
asking.
They probably will end up making more money in the long run if they do that. Because
look at
people,
all these free to play games now.
because instead of paying $60, instead of people saying, "Oh, I'm not spending $60 for roster update," they'll spend $2-3 on something,
It's true.
and it's better than nothing. You know what I mean?
My favorite free to play game is Warframe.
Warframe. I haven't tried that one yet.
It's like
fun.
it's like some sci-fi shit with
like third
samurais.
person, right?
It's kind of like just
Sci-fi
Destiny, but
samurais.
there's more of a grind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because like the grind, like
I think it's on the Switch,
and
right?
you could, yeah.
Yeah.
but
Don't.
don't
That's
don't
like-
play it on Switch.
that-
Play
that's
it on
like
it. You can
10
play it on
frames per
Xbox.
second.
Okay.
It's better on Xbox.
I think it
and
works
It's like
pretty well.
online.
Xbox,
It's
yeah.
online and everything.
Yeah, it's cross-platform.
It's good? Like, is it fun?
It is the best on PC.
Everything
It sucks that I
is the
can't-
best on
It
PC.
sucks that I can't transfer my data though from Xbox to PC. So that's
Fuckers.
why I don't have it on my PC. I only have it on Xbox. And I play on
Oh,
Xbox.
that sounds like something we should try.
Try it.
I tried playing it once. but
It's
I-
crossplay,
It is crossplay.
Ooh, it's free. Oh,
free and crossplay. Ooh,
Mm,
I like this. I might download it. Do we have it downloaded on the Xbox? No, right?
Played it once.
Like
but-
if you enjoy games where you just have to play and like really grind and like look for specific things, like there you have to look online to find like which planets you have to go to, all that. And,
What is it, like a third-person shooter?
Yeah.
I need a good MMO. I haven't played an MMO like that since like RuneScape.
Yeah, but that,
Those were the days.
that's a dying like.
But it just
I-
a good
it-
MMO with your
it's
friends
Final
is
Fantasy.
fun.
That's really the only one.
That costs money.
No, which one?
But you asked for one.
I don't want to spend money.
But what the fuck do you want?
They're
I'm
playing
saving up
free
for
MMOs.
2K.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm
Shit
saying-
ones.
Download.
RuneScape.
I might. I'll probably. It's
Go
free,
play
so it doesn't
RuneScape.
hurt.
It's a free game.
1985.
Yeah, that game was fun as hell.
Let's do it. I'll do it when I get back. I'll download Warframe.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
And
I'll do
then
it.
you go. Oh, it's another cool thing.
Even
about
though I'm
that.
enjoying Modern Warfare right
It might
now.
take me like a
Another
week to
cool thing
download,
about
but whatever.
Warframe is that you could trade. Like people ask, obviously trading for like you could trade
Nudes.
for parts with other people if
Right.
they're willing. Most of the time, people ask for like the in-game currency that you have to buy.
Okay.
I'm not spending a
But
cent.
obviously, yeah, you don't have.
I ain't
don't
spending
money.
shit.
I'm not
Everything-
spending a
everything-
goddamn
everything
thing.
that people offer to sell or trade,
Yeah.
you could literally just
Steal
earn
it
it.
from them.
Earn it.
Steal it.
Just rob
guys.
them.
Why pay when
Why
you
pay when you
take?
could just take their account and use it yourself, though. But you could like earn everything yourself. All you gotta do
Okay.
is just unlock the quest for it, or learn where each thing is, and you can buy like the blueprints on the store for the in-game currency that you earn,
Hmm.
and it'll tell you the parts that you need.
You might have me a little convinced here, Brandon.
Brandon.
I like the way you work.
Honestly, it's one of my like top games that I
Okay.
had on Xbox One, because like
Yeah,
I
it's
just
one of
I
my-
just go back to it whenever I'm bored.
Yeah, it's one of the best ongoing like games.
Okay.
All right, you play on your Switch.
No, don't play it on Switch, please, God.
Play it on the Switch.
No, I'm gonna install it when I get back. I'm gonna install it when I get back.
Yes.
I actually I don't know if we talked about this yet. We don't have to go into it because I know how this conversation goes. But I wanted
Trump.
to know. I think.
Oh.
Well, we haven't. You guys haven't talked about it yet on the podcast. So I want to know your quick thoughts on. I don't know if you saw the concept art leaks on the for the Rise of Skywalker. What was gonna be the Duel of the Fates?
Oh, I saw.
I think I mentioned to you briefly.
You mentioned mentioned it to me briefly. I saw the pictures on
You
like
started
through your
crying.
post. And I was like, man, like it looked interesting.
Yeah. Did you hear about the script leaks and all that
I
stuff?
haven't.
So what was it, Josh? Like Kylo being full on bad, like he
full
wasn't
bad.
gonna be redeemed. He was gonna continue.
Serving like Palpatine, basically.
It was like this guy was trying to he followed Last Jedi, so it was him not having a master. It's him on his own being like just full bad. Luke trying to bring him back to the light, but he's just too dark and the whole thing. And the concept arts kind of match up with that. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be more interesting. I think Fernie, you were kind of over it already, right?
I just don't care at this point.
Yeah. And I think like it was gonna go back to Coruscant and all that stuff. The undergrounds of Coruscant.
They took over Coruscant, and I like that picture when they were executing the rebel guy, when they were ramming the rebel guy in the ass.
They were like beheading people
Like,
with.
that's just like dark. That's like, oh.
Yeah, it was actually
that
really
makes
dark.
the first order be like, oh, these are people are serious.
Yeah,
not like Empire wannabes, whatever. the fuck
Yeah,
they are.
exactly. Hux was gonna like kill himself. What was that? What's the term that they use in Japan?
Seppuku.
Sokuku. Yeah, well, with like Mace Windu's lightsaber, because when he was in Coruscant, he had a fascination with Jedi, and he was collecting lightsabers. And and he was gonna kill himself with Mace Windu's lightsaber because they were losing the battle, and he, it was pretty like dark, like what Fernie was saying. It was pretty good, like the shot of like Luke stopping Kylo Ren's lightsaber and stuff like that.
I wasn't a
I
huge
don't
fan
know.
of that one because like, why don't they? If that's so easy, they can fight.
They
like
can
that.
just
Why not just? Why don't they just fight?
They can save so many people.
Yeah, for real.
That's a good
assholes. Why don't you just come up for 5 seconds and help us out?
That's a good point. That's a
The
good
what?
point. How
The
like
concept art of Luke
stopping
grabbing
the Kylo
Kylo's
Ren.
lightsaber.
Yeah, because it's protected by the Force.
That's what I'm saying. If they could do that so easily, why not?
they
just
could have
be
been doing
Ghost
that for a
like,
while. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the Clone Wars should have
but
been done with,
I
and
feel
you know
like
everything.
Yeah.
it's fucking Luke Skywalker.
Maybe we
Like-
got to be at a certain level.
Anakin can't come up every
That's
once in a while.
true too. No,
Don't question-
Yoda, I mean, come on. Well,
That's
Yoda did
true.
come up a little
there's a
bit.
good amount. Qui-Gon.
Yeah, Mace Windu. He just comes back and kicks Anakin's
Boop,
ass.
boop.
And
Did you guys see that picture? I
Those look
posted
great.
a picture. Oh, you haven't. I know you don't have social media. Let
no,
me show you.
I'm
real
a sad
quick.
person.
Let me see. I'll show you. I think I still have it. It was the Star Wars poster, and it was like
Oh, Rose
Samuel
Tico?
Jackson.
Oh.
Let me see. It's
This
here
one.
somewhere.
One of your fish just died. The last motherfucking one.
Star Wars: The Last Motherfucker. That's amazing. I still have
That's
it.
funny.
Just
it's not a
'cause-
bad poster either. Well,
Yeah, like
about
that's
the last
solid.
motherfucker.
That's a solid
But
poster.
the poster looks pretty good.
That's amazing. I posted it on the Instagram. I had to. This is perfect. But yeah, I just wanted to know about that but you didn't know anything about the script leaks or anything.
Nah.
And actually, just recently, me and Josh saw what leaked was the test footage of that Underworld Coruscant show that George Lucas was working on. I don't know if you saw that. No? Or did you hear about it?
No.
No? Oh, it just came out maybe like a few days ago. What was it, 2010? George Lucas was working on, I guess is what inspired a little bit of The Mandalorian, but it was like this underground, a dark show about like the underbelly of like Coruscant.
I always liked that, like the crime parts. And
Exactly.
All that. That was
They're
pretty
saying it's kind of like Blade Runner-esque, you know? It's like the trashy part of it and everything. And there was like 50 hours of footage.
Because Coruscant has like
Was it footage or just
hundreds of floors in the planet.
Yeah.
And the lower you go is like the poorer parts. Like the
Yeah.
first like 20 floors, like you can't even go down there. It's all like disease and
Yeah.
shit.
So that's exactly what it was
Was
taking up
50
on.
hours of footage or just a script?
I don't
Just
know.
George Lucas dancing.
They're not really sure, but the test footage came out, and it you see like the flying cars on the ground, and it's like kind of like Blade Runner, you know. But the reason why they didn't keep going with it is because it was going to be too expensive at the time.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Spend the money.
it was pure green screen though.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
and then that was 2010, and then he sold the company
Yeah.
like what?
Oh,
2012?
did you see that? George Lucas says that he wants to get back into Star Wars.
Yeah,
but he
there's a
said he will
rumor.
only do it if he gets full creative control.
There's a rumor
If he just
swirling.
Runs it back, and
You think that's true?
I'm sure he wants to, but Kathleen Kennedy's like, nah, he can be an advisor, but he didn't.
He can lick my feet.
Yeah.
We'll keep it at that. Yeah, because the Obi-Wan show got delayed now.
Yeah,
Not from its release date, but from its production. Because they're supposedly
that's gonna
like
get canceled.
they're doing major script.
That's getting canceled.
You think so?
That's getting canceled.
Oh my god! If that gets canceled, that's when I'm gonna be worried. Because it's Kathleen Kennedy that wasn't happy with the script.
Jeez, when Kathleen Kennedy isn't happy with the script, you know there's a
That's
fucking
when you
problem.
know it must be
Or
amazing.
maybe it's great, yeah, and it's
It
just
must be too good.
they just
that
wanna
she
change
doesn't
it.
like
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that because I was excited for that show. The director of that show was gonna be this director that she did the best episodes of Mandalorian. I'm a little worried because it does take place after Order 66, Revenge of the Sith. It was gonna have this whole thing.
he meets Cal.
What if
the
Kathleen
Gingers.
Kennedy didn't like it being too dark or something?
Like, whatever Kathleen Kennedy doesn't like, it's what they should do.
Exactly. So I'm a little worried because now they're saying that they're doing like major script, like they're trying to find a writer to change up the script, and it's just on hold right now.
Yeah,
That's not good news for the Obi-Wan show.
yeah, but George Lucas said he wanted to get what's the director's name of the Mandalorian? The one that is
Dave Filoni,
that guy, and
that's like his right
Kevin
hand man.
Feige. I think he wanted him too to like work on Star Wars if he took over.
I would like to see Dave
Definitely.
Filoni, like Jon Favreau, like
That's
the guys.
the one I was thinking of.
Oh,
Favreau.
Jon
Yeah,
Favreau.
that one.
They did great with Mandalorian, and George Lucas was there a lot on set.
Yeah, he said he would really like those guys, so he wanted to work with them if he took over Star Wars.
I believe that.
He wanted
I
to
believe
make
that.
sweet love with
Those. I mean, look at Mandalorian. Oh, you haven't seen it yet,
them.
but
I need
it's so
to.
good.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so well done. Like that felt like right, and I would totally be down for Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni because Dave Filoni's learned everything from George Lucas himself. You know what I mean, doing the Clone Wars. So seeing them work together, was amazing with Mandalorian. Imagine what else they can do, and these guys that understand the lore. Kathleen Kennedy doesn't understand the lore.
She don't understand anything. She's
No.
gonna get fired, and soon, hopefully.
I don't think she's resigning. I don't think she's resigning. I don't know who's gonna take over.
Kevin Feige. That's a rumor.
I doubt it. He
think it's a little weird,
He's
but-
running all of Marvel now.
Fuck it.
That guy is gonna
I mean,
die.
If
in,
I had
like,
the chance to
10
run
years of
both
stress.
of them, I would do it.
I think she should go to Dave Filoni.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
He's like the successor of George
Mark
Lucas.
Hamill. She had a Mark Hamill.
It'd be better.
Have Dave Filoni be like the overseer, and then you have Jon
Kelly
Favreau
Marie
maybe
Tran.
doing a film, huh?
Kelly Marie Tran.
Rose, you bastard! I don't know,
They
man.
remake all the movies with Rose as the main character.
Yeah,
She's Ray, Finn.
just for everything. Doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. Just for everything. I don't know, man. I'm a little worried about the Obi-Wan because there's massive like rewrites. I don't know, and it's Kathleen Kennedy that doesn't like it, and it's kind of like last minute too because they're already like it's on board. We're
Yeah,
good to
she
go.
said like 2 weeks ago that we're starting production. She lied.
Yeah,
She lied.
that the script has been ready, and now that it's like nearing, they're kind of like she, according to what I'm reading, it's her that didn't like it.
Who cares what she likes?
So I'm a little worried about that because was it good all this time? And they were like, and then maybe last minute she decided, you know what? No, I don't want this. I want something else.
I don't want the fans to be happy.
Look at the sequel trilogy. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. That's her input. It's a little worrisome. So, what was it? Chris Terrio, the writer of Rise of Skywalker, that bringing back Palpatine was Kathleen Kennedy's idea.
Bring him back. Fuck it.
So, George Lucas didn't show up to the Rise of Skywalker premiere either.
Good for him.
So like it kind of adds
I
up.
wouldn't
Maybe
either.
Yeah, I'll just
it
stay
kind of
home.
adds up. Maybe he's that upset with Star Wars that he just wants to try to bring it back.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have sold it, man.
Hey, he trusted Bob Iger. That was his buddy.
And Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
Have you seen that interview? It's her on live TV with him right next to him, like where Brandon's at.
They're, like, holding
And she's
hands
like, "We want to honor your legacy. That's what we're gonna do, and that's what we want.
He must
We
just
want to
be-
honor your
he must just be
characters."
heartbroken. Fuck.
Dude, that's like a slap to the face.
That sucks.
And right to his face, she's like, "We want to honor your characters. We thank you."
So we're gonna kill off Han.
So
we're
first
gonna
things
make
first,
Lu-
Han is dying. Luke is gonna be
Luke is a loser.
useless.
Fucking yeah. Leia. I'll give you.
And
Leia
we're
an
bringing back
excuse.
Palpatine.
Yeah. Palpatine didn't get fucking blasted into
Anakin's not the
atoms or
chosen
whatever.
one.
Yeah. Anakin was useless, pretty much.
How aggravated do you think he must have been throughout all this? Just sitting there on his couch watching these trailers. And I'm sure he has to see the movies.
I'm sure he's just angry.
Like Brandon. Like, just look at Brandon right now, like sitting, just like pissed. Just, like no words spoken. It sucks, man. And because he went from he had like a game 1313 coming out,
That looked really good too.
and then he had the show because that game was going to
It's
connect
the
to
same
the
kind
show.
of, the underground bounty
Yeah,
hunter
so they were
kinda.
going to connect. So he went from having that in like 50 hours of this show, but it was too much money, to, all right, I'm going to just sell the company. You know, and a part of it is because Bob Iger asked him what he would do when he was going to retire, or if he wasn't here anymore, what would happen to Star Wars.
Hey, what happened to kill you off?
Yeah, what happens if you die? You think we could take the company?
Not that we're planning it, but if you want it, if you die,
You should sell it to us.
yeah, give it to us.
That, and also, he got a lot of criticism for the prequels.
He deserves some of it, but compared to
He deserves some of it.
compared to the fucking
He was getting
sequels,
death threats, though.
yeah, that's too
He
much.
was getting death threats.
Compared to the new ones, the prequels are massive.
The new ones have nothing great in them. At least the prequels, we got some great moments. You know, Phantom Menace.
We got Jar Jar.
We got Jar Jar. We got Darth Maul, right? The amazing Duel of the Fates music with the
music
battle
was
at the end, with Darth Maul. Oh, I thought he was gonna start singing. Brandon starts saying,
It's like an opera singer.
It
It sounds perfect and everything.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
You hear like other people in the background just somehow. It just
Out
works.
of his voice. It's like, thank you, Brandon.
And he just doesn't even acknowledge it. He just keeps going.
So yeah, I don't know. I wonder what George Lucas is gonna do now.
You know how EA is gonna be remaking Knights of the Republic.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I love those games to death, but like it's EA.
They're gonna fuck it up.
I think that.
Well, they didn't.
I mean,
They didn't fuck up Jedi Fallen Order. That's one.
That was- I was impressed. I was impressed.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah, from the dead, they fucking
They raised it from the dead, but they
Yeah.
raised that fucking corpse
but
to
at
the
least they
game.
acknowledged that the microtransactions were the problem.
Yeah.
So I feel like
After
with-
Disney
I feel like
threatened to kill him.
after, but I feel
They're gonna
like
bomb their whole company. They didn't do it.
but I feel like knowing that and knowing that they have to work with Disney, they're gonna keep
Yeah.
it.
And plus, it's if it's gonna be BioWare again after Anthem,
Damn, it was shit.
Mm.
Thank God I didn't buy it.
Yeah, I
that
know.
shit's dead. They're not even updating it anymore. They don't
That's
care.
it.
That's
It's
what a
done.
flop.
Oh yeah.
That's a flop, and I'm a little worried about the Avengers game. I think it's gonna flop too. You guys seen the
it's coming
gameplay
out
for it,
at a
right?
bad time because you have Last of Us.
Yeah,
then you have
everything got
Final
delayed too. Right where
Fantasy.
fucking
Yeah.
Fuck.
Did you seen the gameplay, right, to the Avengers
Yeah.
game?
Avengers game looks like dog shit.
And I was really excited for it because that game was announced years ago,
It looks boring.
and that shit looks dead. It looks soulless,
Because
lifeless.
it's not really open world. It's just set pieces.
You know
So
what?
it's like, oh.
You know what? That Marvel Ultimate Alliance game.
Uh huh.
on
better
Switch.
than
That was better. That was better than fucking.
To be fair, we haven't played it yet. Jedi Fallen Order
No,
didn't look
no,
that great.
but-
It didn't look that great on the trailers.
No, but Marvel's Avengers.
I understand.
Like Fallen Order's trailers.
Not really.
I didn't.
No, I
No.
agree.
I wasn't sold at all
I
until
wasn't sold until I saw the reviews day one, and I was like, oh, this game's good, and I bought it.
I was
Yeah.
playing Death
And then it was
Stranding.
great.
I
Yeah.
wasn't sold. I saw the combat, and I was like, oh
hate
man. And then I
Fuck you.
played it. I was like, oh shit, this is
The
actually
game's great.
really good.
Yeah, I thought.
It
I
was
thought it was
the
good.
combat is great.
Oh, okay.
The
I,
story was like.
I like the story.
The
Fuck
story
you.
was
The
whatever.
story's simple, but it works.
But there was a few like funny scenes like with the graphics, like his animation kind of went
Yeah.
bad. When he was trying to cry.
And
But it's
again,
like his
also
face
like
went
the
all weird.
Disney effect. You know, they
Yeah.
didn't want to show limbs coming off. They could have gone darker in the story, especially with like the Order
Yeah, they
66
tried to go a little too
stuff
soft for me. They kinda
and
was a little,
the
like,
Darth Vader stuff. I was
It was
like,
too
fuck.
good.
Yeah.
It was a little
Leave Cal alone.
No, he was fine, but,
Yeah, but-
there was
but-
times that they could have gone darker
Yeah,
and
but
they
he had
couldn't. You
some
know.
lines that were kind of like, oh, thanks, buddy. I was like, oh,
Yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
buddy, heal me. Fuck, give me this.
Dude, I'd never been so mad.
Die, asshole.
I've never been so mad at a character before. Joshua was there and he was laughing at me. Dude, facing one of the boss fights, I swear I had to walk away for a little bit and get water.
He was
Okay.
never.
I struggled.
Malikos,
The
guy with the two lightsabers.
the-
I struggled the
battle.
most with the girl, the
She was
something
easy.
sister.
The hard part was when she had that move that kills you right away. Why didn't she do that from the fucking beginning?
Yeah, you know,
Well, whatever.
Like I had her cornered, and I was like slicing away, killing her, and I died. I was like, well, how
Yeah,
did I
that's
die?
the thing. Because
I
you get a little horny and you just want to murder her, and then she kills you
Yeah,
off
I was
with
like,
that.
wait, how did I die? I was
You
like,
gotta-
oh, that one little
You gotta be
charge.
careful. Yeah.
Me raging is like the worst. It's not something I'm proud of, but
Yeah,
dude, that
because-
shit
yeah, 'cause him
pisses me
raging
off.
Is like, I don't know, like he's
Video
so
games will get me
stable.
angry. Driving gets me angry.
No, you see, like
I get
driving,
fucking
I could just be
furious.
like, okay, go ahead.
If somebody like cuts me off or honks at me, I will murder you. Like I get really bad road rage.
Derek is like, okay, I have control over that, but with the game, sometimes it's something it's just so much bullshit.
No,
sometimes.
but the problem is, when I was watching him die over and over from the boss, it was kind of sometimes his fault.
No,
Sometimes-
it was the stupidest
It
thing
wa-
because
it
I
wa-
hit dodge and he doesn't want to like BD like just heal me, right? But no. Sometimes the BD ignores you.
It's because you're playing on Xbox. That's
Maybe,
why.
maybe I don't
No,
know.
you're playing on PC.
No, but I was playing.
PC.
Oh, but yeah, I was playing on PC. Yeah,
Oh,
no, yeah, I did
never
play on
mind.
PC. No, Fernie, stop trying to confuse me.
And you weren't even playing on Grandmaster.
You bitch.
No, I played.
I played that shit on Grandmaster.
because I've
whatever
never
the top
played that
difficulty
style
was.
of combat before.
I took it like a champ.
Because I heard the
That's
combat style was different, and I'm not. That's not something I'm used to. So I was like, all right, let me
After
try
the
this.
abuse to put myself through Dark Souls.
And
The
Bloodborne.
yeah, I never.
I have patience. Me, when I was failing the boss fight, I was like, okay. I kept doing it. I was very patient with it until the fucking BD. Heal me, asshole! Oh,
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
he was missing.
saying.
He kept missing a little stem. He couldn't grab it.
That's what I'm saying. There's shit like
He just drops
that.
it, picks it up, and
Yeah, it's
Beanie,
like,
what
come
the
on.
fuck?
yeah, and
like,
the game
come
has something
on.
like the button delay sometimes. It wasn't really like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it was like, come on, man. I hit dodge. You know
yeah,
what
but,
I mean?
but there's times where you're
The story
over
of every
aggressive.
Dark
You're
Souls
over
player,
aggressive.
I hit dodge.
I hit dodge.
Like
Yeah,
you kept attacking when
no.
you shouldn't.
I need a new
Uh.
Dark Souls kind of game. Whatever,
they're
Elden
new.
Ring, I need that to come out.
Yeah.
I want,
Elden
whatever to make it Elden Ring.
Oh no, we played the Sekiro.
I already beat it,
Oh, I'm fine.
but I don't want to play that again. I don't want to torment myself through that again.
I want to.
Sekiro wasn't that.
Yeah,
bad.
I wanna play a Souls game that
I
I
want
could-
something new.
That I can have people invade me.
Oh,
Another Dark Souls.
I
I
game.
want
Hey.
somebody to violate me.
Please.
Dark Souls, like just
Violate me,
whole
please.
Thing, like having someone just fuck your day up.
The shit pisses me off.
pisses me off.
No,
If I lose,
Do you rage?
I
Do
guess-
you rage hard, Brandon,
Oh my
in
God,
games?
Oh yes.
I feel like when
You
you
and me.
rage, you'll probably punch your TV or something.
No.
he just punches his brother.
I
Nick,
start-
get your ass over
I
here.
almost break my controller. I start twisting it.
I've been there, bro.
He eats it.
I've been
I
there, man.
think
I've been there.
think
I start
only-
hitting my chair. If not, I hit the remote. Like,
Dude,
No,
I'll hit my
I know.
wrist, I'll
He
just
started.
go,
I hate when he does that. Every time- Justin, don't do that. I just bought that. Okay, don't. Hit
oh,
me.
like if you don't rage, like
No,
if you don't rage,
no,
Joshua's
no.
Mr.
No,
Zen.
no, I
He
rage.
levitates
no,
while he's
but
playing.
I rage by just scream. He rages by breaking a controller I just bought.
I've never broken a controller.
Yeah,
Look at this.
When did I break a control?
Justin, there's times where you hit it. And
I
it's
hit
over-
it,
and
yes,
gets a
but I've
little
never-
loose. It gets a little.
Joshua, I have never broken a controller.
Loose. Bitch ass.
Yeah,
I broke it
yes.
once.
Have I hit one? Yes. Have I broken one? No.
I broke one
I
once because
I broke like 3 PS4.
Oh my God.
When I was a kid. 'Cause I
At
got
the
so
same
mad-
time.
No, when I was so mad. When I was so mad.
He goes to GameStop, gets a no.
He's like eating one, hitting the other one.
I beat
He's
it
kicking
out.
the last one.
I broke it like it split in half.
Oh, with your bare hands?
No,
I
one.
just threw it. I threw it against the wall.
Oh my god, I wish there was a video of
Oh my
that.
god.
Just like you, like, ah!
Dude, I've had so many PlayStation controllers because of me breaking them. Because like there was one time I actually ripped like a piece off because I just got pissed. I was like,
You like bit it off.
no, I got ripped off like the triggers.
Oh my god.
You
gotta-
animal. I don't even want to know what you can do to an ass. Like, the day that Brandon is upset, and he's just grabbing
Come
an
here.
ass. Yeah,
You
just rips off the cheeks. Ah!
Just split it.
Oh my
No, the only
god,
time
you
I broke
animal.
one was I was playing 2K once. I got
Are you talking
pissed.
about ass or a controller?
Controller.
Oh.
Ass or
And-
control,
and,
which one?
It was the game. It was like one of the old 2Ks. I got pissed. I just threw the controller on my bed. But when I threw it on the bed, it landed on my phone. And it broke a button off my.
And your phone.
You know when you throw something on the bed, it just decides to do like 8 flips, you know, for no reason. You didn't even
Dude,
throw it
'cause
that
I
hard.
got so pissed at that 2K. I was like, I just threw it on my bed.
2K is a big
I've
one.
broken mics too, like that too, like just throwing them.
Do you yell? Do you yell while breaking? You're like,
I yell like, fuck, and I just pull it off, and then I'll throw it. And I throw it at my,
I threw my mic one time because I was playing Sekiro and it just the music was pissing me off. I don't know. I was dying a lot and the music was pissing me off. I just fucking.
the music just starts repeating
Yeah,
itself, right?
I'm
Yeah.
I hate it when like you're listening to the same shit over and over because
Mhm.
you're dying at the same.
You're
time.
like, it's like your 10th attempt. You're like, fuck.
The
And
stupid ass
music,
flute music from Sekiro. I just wanted to.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I threw it across the room and I landed on my bed. Thank God.
that's so annoying because between the music being the same,
Give me
or like,
it's on my wish list for Steam.
No, what
Oh
what
my
I
God.
do what I do is I
I'm
just
getting
put
you
it
a
around my
fucking
neck if I get a noise. I don't throw it. I just put it around my neck.
Right there.
I choke
And
myself.
I choke myself. I hate this
No,
game.
yeah, when the music is repeating itself, or like the same
$20.
dialogue, you know, like when the boss keeps, you have to hear the same like little line from the boss over and over.
I got
again.
so annoyed in Fallen Order because Malicos, you have to run through that part.
Yes.
Between the fucking wall to get to
Uh-huh.
him. Oh my god! After a while, I'm just like, can I just fucking fight him?
Yeah,
I'm so
I
sick of
know.
going through the fucking wall.
I know.
God, that was so annoying. And then like the
At least he didn't do the same lines over
brothers.
and over
What
again.
are they called? The
The 9th, whatever.
no,
My sister?
no, the people in Dathomir. What
Okay.
Darth Maul is?
the Night Brothers.
They're Night Brothers. There we go.
sick
Yeah.
fucks.
Yeah, they kept trying to hit you, and I'm trying to run past them, and sometimes they got you. It was so fucking annoying.
Like to get to the boss, I was like, okay, I was already like, like you kill him like a few times very easy, but on that 6th time, they start hitting you over and
Yeah.
over, and then you waste like 4 stems, and then oh great, now I gotta go back and heal up. Oh,
You can run past them, but like sometimes they got you.
yeah. Fucking.
The first thing I
Been
did
there,
in
man.
Fallen Order was
Yes.
try fighting that giant frog.
Oh yeah.
Like that first.
Yeah, I tried to. Oh, you can't. I tried
I
to.
got
I
really-
tried, dude. I tried.
I got really close the first
Oh,
try,
I
and then
tried.
I
Yeah,
tried
I got
10
close once.
times.
Wow, you were
And then I got-
persistent.
Fucking mad. And I
Froggy!
almost
No.
punched a hole in my wall.
No, yeah. What happened to me on the 3rd try? I
That's
got
amazing.
it. I was like 3 hits away from killing the frog,
that's
but
what
I
happened to me.
mistimed the little leap that he does. And I died. And I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, so we were on the same page with that, right? Like with that fucking frog
I was so close. But
with that little tongue thing.
So annoying.
I was like, am I just bad right now, or am I not?
You know
just
what's
meant
worse?
to beat
Those
this yet?
the poison little things.
No, it's those little bugs are fucking annoying. Oh my god.
I don't fight them. I just force push them away.
I do too, but they still get you somehow. But the worst one was like God, I don't know what they are. They're like these weird like these giant monster things that like with ice. Like one goes through the ice in the cave on what's that planet called? Fuck, I don't know what to call it. No, in Fallen Order.
It has the 4 legs, right?
It has 2 legs. There's a bunch. No, I forgot what they were called, what they look like, but I give up. Whatever.
Just fuck it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't describe it. It's like this blue monster thing that you fight a bunch of.
Oh,
Yeah, in Fallen Order.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, the fat org. It looks like
Yeah,
a fat org.
that thing's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Cause it like you can't dodge it,
Yeah, it's just-
and you can't block it either. It's just if it wants to hit you, it hits you.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, the dodging was kind of weird sometimes. Like, it's like
kind of useless to be honest.
it was. I never.
But that one you can't block it because it like takes away your block right away. It's
Yeah.
all its moves are the red that you can't block.
Yeah.
I
And
think
then
they're
you
gonna
can't
do a
dodge it
sequel,
sometimes.
right? Aren't
What?
they gonna do a
Can't you just
sequel?
parry-
I
can't
don't
you
know
just parry-
how they're gonna do a sequel to
Most of his
Fallen
moves
Order.
are just red that you know how
No,
they're
but
red.
can't you just parry? You can parry red moves, no?
No, you can't.
That's the ones that you gotta dodge.
That's why I was done.
Wait, I gotta play it again.
No, but they can't. I don't know how they're gonna do a sequel to Fallen Order. I don't.
Well, Cal, he's still alive. He can just
Yeah,
have
but
another adventure.
I mean, what's his,
Have him with Obi-Wan. The Gingers.
yeah, but
It's fucking
yeah, but
perfect.
it has
Maybe a
to-
little
it has
love
to lead
story?
to Luke, though.
A little Obi-Wan Cal
does it?
love story.
Vinny-
Cal would have to
He
die
could die
eventually.
before Luke is even
And
really
then
a
wait,
thing.
no Kyle, and who are you gonna play as then?
No, but Luke is still like there's like 18 years between There's like 20-something years between.
Kyle would have to die before then.
Luke was like 18 when the episode 4, so there's a little bit of time between then that you don't have to have Luke in there. Luke could be a kid.
Yeah, but I don't know what the plot. I don't know what you're gonna do because you did the whole little kid thing.
Have him find some Jedi artifacts, and then
Shut up his ass.
Malicos comes back to life and touches him.
Or just make it a love story, like a Detroit Become Human type of game, but like
By the way, I actually,
with BD.
I actually
With
got
BD.
that game for free. Detroit Become Human.
So did I.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
terrible.
very good.
It's like for even for free, I feel like wow, this is a waste.
Did you get the last minute plot twist that like the company that the black chick, I don't know her name,
I have
the company that
I
made
did the first mission.
you beat it?
I beat it.
Wow.
I had nothing to play
Oh yeah, you must have really bored.
at all. I was bored out of my mind.
That's crazy.
That was before the Outer Worlds
How
came
long
out.
is the game?
It's like 6 hours.
Wow, really?
It was before the Outer Worlds came out, and I just fucking felt like, why not?
I was in the second mission when you were playing as that lady and as that fat guy being abusive.
Oh
I was like, dude, I'm cleaning garbage for this fat fuck. I'm like, I'm not playing this. Like, I'm literally cleaning dishes in my game, and I have to actually shake.
Over 6 hours of immersive gameplay.
I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
fuck that. I'm not playing this. This is stupid.
I don't know what I did wrong, but everybody died.
Oh yeah, no. In the first mission, I killed the cop guy.
Did you?
Yeah, I hit some button and he sacrificed himself, and he died.
The first mission, he died. Like the guy who was kidnapping the kid, the little kid died for me.
You killed the little kid.
No, I didn't kill the little. I wish, but no.
He failed.
I convinced him to stop, and then they shot him.
and the
Was
kid fell.
no, the kids was fine, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But that game was so. The story was bad. Like it was a story-based game, and the story was bad.
I know.
Like I knew what I was expecting. It was just press A to do this and that, but the story was awful.
Yeah, after
That's when you know you failed.
Now maybe it was just I made really bad decisions because
And-
it's choices and whatever it changes the story.
Yeah, but in that third mission, I was playing some guy. I was playing on some old dude. I had to walk. I had to like.
Yeah, on the wheelchair.
And in the wheelchair,
Nice
I
guy.
gotta like wipe his ass and like I was like, fuck this. What is
You gotta
this?
blow him every once in a while.
Who paid $60 for this? Like where you're picking up garbage.
It's like well reviewed too. People like it. I just hate it honestly.
I don't like those type of games. I find them very boring. I tried playing that Beyond
Just watch a
2
movie.
Beyond Two
I
Souls.
knew what I was getting into and I still didn't like
I
it.
played
Like,
that Beyond Two Souls with
no, it's the
Willem
same.
Dafoe.
It's the same.
With William Dafoe.
Yeah, he's in it, and I was playing it, and I was like, wow, this game is bad because the story was so cheesy.
I think it's the same developers.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
I don't
That's
like Heavy
crazy.
Rain.
Jason.
Jason!
Jason.
Jason!
Every time I-
Where's my Jason?
God, that game was not good either.
I don't know why. That's the one that I beat for some reason.
Jason.
Jason!
He lost like 3 kids. Like he's a terrible father.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you shouldn't find this one. You're a bad dad.
Oh
Liam
man,
Neeson
I don't know.
taken.
Well, so are there any games coming out
Everything
now?
got delayed. It's just Doom.
Everything's delayed, right?
Unless you're gonna play Final Fantasy, like
That got
When
delayed
does
too.
minutes,
when does
30
Last
got
of Us
delayed
come
too.
out?
April though.
Yeah. But
When does
still.
Last of Us come out?
May.
Yeah.
So is
Think about it. It was supposed to be coming out like in 3 weeks.
yeah. So that's the nearest
crazy.
thing coming out right now. That's kind of big.
Avengers.
Death Stranding comes out on PC for me, but I'm not even sure I'm gonna play it.
31.
Wait, what?
That was December 31st.
Oh,
Wow, that is.
Come on, bro. 12.
I heard. I like in my head I'm thinking January. I'm like, wait, that was like yesterday. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard.
I guess
one.
Last of Us is the big
That's
one.
like the next big one. Then Cyberpunk.
Watch Dogs got delayed. They don't even have a release date anymore.
Oh boy.
I went from coming out like March to like
Next after
not
Never
coming
again.
out at all.
Division 2 failed. For
The
some-
Ghost Recon. You mean?
Yeah, I mean Ghost Recon.
Yeah, they
Ghost
fucked
Recon
up.
Breakpoint.
I think that they're.
That game looked like dog shit.
Yeah, it does.
Like dog shit.
But
They need to go back to the classic.
everything was all microtransactions. I think that's why they delayed it. Like they based the game Watch Dogs around microtransactions,
And they go fuck.
and it got such a bad reaction that it's just like, fuck,
Yeah,
we
now
gotta
they're
fix
really-
this.
Everyone hates fucking microtransactions.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Like-
these
like they-
studios.
Yeah, you don't, cause you buy them. You fucking.
No, I hate them. I
Yeah.
buy them because
It's a love-hate
Didn't,
relationship.
EA make like I heard something that they made like $1 billion in microtransactions
Just from FIFA.
from FIFA.
FIFA makes so much
FIFA
fucking
makes the
money,
most
That's why FIFA is. Just
and that's why they put it into other games. Even if people don't buy them, who cares? You know, if one person buys it, it's worth it. Not one, but you know what I mean. Like if 1% of people buy them, it's worth it because they just make
I'm
money.
playing for Last of Us 2
For
and
them.
Cyberpunk. That's
Yeah.
because Cyberpunk's gonna be that game where you're playing for a long time.
Oh yeah, I'm still playing Witcher. I'm playing Witcher again.
Yeah.
This is my 10th playthrough.
Yeah, I still.
I'm
play
playing
it.
through the DLC.
I still play it.
great.
I never played them.
You piece of shit.
I heard they're great.
You piece. Go play it right now.
right now.
Go buy them. I don't care how much
You
it costs.
could,
Buy them and play them.
You could play it,
They are amazing.
but the thing is, I
They're
never
long.
beat it.
They're low.
Well, no, Hearts of Stone is like a 8 hour. It's like a one quest.
Yeah, but you have to get the main story. You can't just go.
No, you could start just Hearts of Stone. They have an option. Just start playing the DLC
Yeah, but why would you play DLC without playing the main?
because it doesn't have anything to do with the main story for the most part.
But you want to play the main
Well,
story.
do that too, but you don't have to.
Are you gonna play Death Stranding?
I'm thinking about it just because I have nothing to fucking play in.
Did you play it, Brandon? Have you tried it?
I saw gameplay.
You saw gameplay.
Oh well, obviously it looks boring, but it's actually.
Is that? What did you think of the gameplay? You were like, yeah.
It looks great.
Nah.
Nice.
Like,
Wow.
I mean, like,
I wasn't expecting that response.
yeah.
I mean, like,
You gotta play it. Because I
but
you
I
know.
like, don't get me wrong. Like, it looked interesting, like the trailers and all that.
Mhm.
I want to play it just to see like how myself, like
How far you can go.
how far I'd go before I say, oh, okay, this game is boring, or if I finish it and I'm like, okay, I enjoyed the game.
Right.
I don't have a PS4 right now.
Okay.
Get it on
Yeah,
PC.
I get that.
Comes out
It
eventually.
comes out in December.
I know. Get it.
I'm not gonna
Wow,
pre-order it.
December?
Yeah, on PC.
Wow, that is a
That's a
long ass time.
long
They
time.
gotta port it. They probably haven't even started yet.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm not gonna waste $60 on that.
Waste. Your game is a waste.
I actually really liked
It's
it.
a-
I
it was
really
actually my
enjoyed
game
it.
of the year.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Is your game with you?
It's up
Yeah.
there for me. It's
Because
really
the
good.
thing is, the game it's a different take in the way like the themes of the game and the story is.
it's
actually,
it's an experience. It's a
and
cool
the
experience.
story is actually
just
very
like
good.
Kojima.
Like the story's actually really good. Like it's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Soundtrack is beautiful. The environment.
I mean,
the
Norman
world,
Reedus shirtless.
The world is great. Yeah, sure. Like the gameplay is like whatever.
Which is what
But-
you
but-
mostly do in the game.
But
You play it.
but the thing is, when you're delivering the packages, it's like he found a way to make it entertaining.
You play an Amazon driver.
It feels
That's
really
basically what you
immersive
are.
though. It feels
Except
immersive.
you don't even drive, you walk.
No, because
Okay, wait, no, hold on. I'm going for this one. This man right
You're
here.
a glorified Amazon delivery boy.
Okay, yes, you deliver packages, but the thing is, like, the way he did it, it's actually engaging. Like every time you deliver the package, like you feel, okay, like you did it. Cause it's not okay. You're not just walking.
Did
Like,
you learn anything about like the world?
yeah, like because you encounter BTS, you encounter like you have to manage like.
yeah, there's
road.
stuff happening on the
Like,
way.
Like, well, no, I'm sure of that. Like, you encounter like all like, but does like when do you learn about like why things the way are like they are and
in the
stuff?
story. Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, like
Give me a
Not-
summary of why things are the way they are.
And when a story, dude.
Give me a summary. Just
I honestly
It's a
I
lot.
can't explain to you the story because like there's
you don't know
so
what it is.
much. No, it's actually the
Mm.
story's
I mean, I'm
not
not
that
gonna lie, to you, I was watching gameplay. but I
The
was kinda,
story's
like, half paying
cohesive. It's
attention.
No,
good.
no.
So I didn't really get it. Like I just thought you're just fucking errand boy.
you're a UPS driver. bro.
You're delivering packages. That's like
Yeah,
your thing.
that's the.
Doesn't
game.
mean there's no action. Like there's times that you gotta defend yourself.
What I think what makes the game great for me is that the world is online. So let's say you're crossing a bridge and that like an older porter built that bridge, and you can leave a like on it, or some people leave like a bike or trucks, and you can use it or ladders or ropes. That you can
Yeah, like
use.
what you leave behind impacts
people
other
can
players
use.
on that are playing the campaign as well. So I'm let's say I decide to use my resources to build a bridge that leads you to the other side of the lake. Another person, like thousands of people, leave you likes. Like you can like it, like a post, and people liking it, and those people liking it are pretty much saying thank you for building that because they were able to use your bridge.
Because his theme of the game is like people coming together. People, it's like helping.
So
one
it's all
another.
connected. I
connected.
can use a zip line. Because that's the thing. The further you go in the game, the more ways you have. You can build a highway. And other people, you build a piece of a highway, somebody else might help you and build the other part. And you continue. And there, eventually, as you get further in the game, you ride your motorcycle through the highway. So you don't even have to, like, walk through the mountains again or anything, you know? So it all, like, builds up to stuff. I was more bored playing Red Dead than I was this game, which is insane to me.
I never got bored playing Red Dead.
Traveling in Red Dead, I fell asleep. There was a time I fell asleep because there's nothing engaging about it. You're just tapping A, riding your horse, going down the road. But here,
It looks
you have to
pretty.
balance. It does look pretty, yes. But I fell asleep. In Death Stranding, though, you have to balance your cargo. You have to know, okay, how much weight can I take? What do I have to leave behind? You have to think of all this. So it's not just like, all right, get my stuff and go.
And you can actually plan like your route. You
Yeah.
plan it ahead, so you go on your map. Oh shit!
Nice.
Depending
So you
on
plan
how
it
much there's
ahead.
on your map or how much people have helped you, that you can take the road. Do you take the zip line? Do you go through the mountains?
Or,
you know?
or the end go like you're like go through the mountain or go through the mule territory.
Yeah,
You
then
wanna
there's
go through
mules,
that.
which are like these terrorist type of guys. And then, so there is like action, there's like suspense to it. When those BTs show up, which I'm sure you've seen the gameplay of when they show up,
And it's actually nerve-wracking.
watching it,
really
it's
scary.
like nothing, but when you're playing it, it's terrifying. You know what I mean? Because you can't see them, and it's really cool. So the game itself is actually really engaging. Yes, there's times, it gets to this borderline where I'm like, okay, I'm getting tired of this. I want to keep going. I want to progress to the story already. But right when I'm starting to feel that, I hit a part in the story where there's no going back. And then it's like, from there, it's just balls to the walls. Like, you're in for, I think it's like 4 hours.
And the boss fights are amazing.
It's cool.
Like it's visually stunning. The boss fights.
Yeah. So, like, when you think it's going to hit that borderline of, like, fuck, this is getting repetitive already, like, just, I want to advance. Because I think I told Joshua, there's times I was like, and then, it was
And
right on
not
the dot.
only that, and one thing I love about the game is that at launch, there's no bugs.
Oh my god, no
bugs.
no glitch, no
glitches.
nothing.
Like the game was perfect from start to finish. Like no, like not like the cutscenes
Oh,
get
like
all
a
weird.
laser
Yeah,
Arsenal.
no, he doesn't like skip or like
Yeah,
frames
no,
don't drop and
like
stuff.
like none of that. Like when I tell you,
What happened?
like the game
Do it.
ran perfect from start to finish. I was like, wow. And the fact that the graphics, the motion capture in that game is literally breathtaking. And the acting is top notch. That's
Oh, yeah.
the acting is incredible. Like from
It's the
like,
closest
Matt
thing-
Nicholson. It's like because the game even has like a story mode. It's like story mode, easy, normal, hard. So if you want to just play the story, you put story mode. It's kind of the same. There's no big difference. But if you want just the story, it's like playing. It's like you're part of a movie. It's like
It's
you're
the most
playing-
cinematic game you'll play,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because he said it that the people the reason why people don't like his games is that people are used to those Call of Duty type games, just run and shoot. His game is it's very artsy. It's more because it has themes.
You can't really just like I mean you can in Metal Gear just run a gun, but at the same time there's consequences. to it.
Yeah.
Like his like Metal, the whole point of Metal Gear is like just being a spy, like you're covert, you know.
Yeah, because and Death Stranding,
So I feel that. Like,
yeah, and Death
cinematic.
Stranding, you can kill people, but if you kill someone,
There's
in
big
the game,
consequences.
then you have to like put them in a body bag and take them to burn them. If you're not, it calls a void out, and you kill everyone in the world.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there's consequences in the game.
Yeah,
so it's,
and plus, and I really like the themes of the game. The themes
There's a
about,
lot, there's
It's
a
about
lot.
like everyone coming together. It's like which is great. And the stories, it's actually the story's pretty it's not simple. It's like complex, but you actually understand it. It's not like this whole crazy thing that you
It's
don't
not
get.
like how Metal Gear like between 1 and 5 is like all this like just different parts, but you have to organize like.
Yeah.
Something
Like but when you finish the game, you understand it. Like you know what.
oh
you're
yeah, you won't be lost by the
Yeah,
end of it.
and it's actually a great game. Honestly, it's not for everyone because you are delivering packages,
Yeah.
and there is combat in it. But
It's
That's mostly-
it's actually pretty engaging.
but when I
Yeah.
finish it, I'm not gonna lie, there was a part in the game where I almost cried. I'm not even joking.
Sure.
Like I feel like a tear about to come out because I was like, man, because the acting is so it's watching a movie.
It's an engaging story.
I wish they made another that PT game, the Silent Hill.
Dude, I
I wish they
know.
did that, bro. That was-
He's working
Well,
on a horror
he-
game
he-
now though.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? You say he's working on horror?
Yeah,
game? Oh, man,
that's his
So
next
I
project.
think he's gonna try to make it,
something similar.
yeah,
Probably.
because that was a great. I mean,
That was a great idea.
yeah.
And like the little beta that they had, the demo.
Dude,
That was
I wish I
terrifying.
downloaded. I wish I had a PlayStation when they came out because people sold their Xbox for thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
crazy.
Only
Because-
John has it. No.
Yeah, he still has it. That's
So
crazy.
has the
Man.
other, and nothing like the PS4 is still there with PT.
Wow, that is crazy. I remember when that came out. Everybody was talking
we were
about.
all there at his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like in one room, but it's a different thing every time.
It was creative, man.
I remember being there, like at Chubbs and John's house
Uh-huh.
with the surround sound speakers in
Oh,
the black room. 10 of us
Dude.
deep watching him just run through this casually.
Dude.
Watching Chubbs and John play this like it was nothing. And we were there.
They would stream at points, I think, right? Remember?
They screamed Outlast.
Outlast. Oh my god.
That was
Dude.
a terrifying game.
Outlast is another one.
It's a scary game, man.
Those games are fun though, man. Like especially with a big crowd.
Outlast 2 is like I couldn't finish it.
We got it for Switch and PC. We still haven't finished it.
I haven't finished Outlast 2, bro. I'm terrified.
Those games are cool though. Like there's not like those fun games.
The scariest part of Outlast, seeing Freddy inside the game.
Those monsters with like they don't have cocks. That's me.
They don't have cocks. That's me. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but me, Death Stranding was my game of the year. When I finished it, I was like, wow, like this is like a great game.
Yeah, for
Also,
sure.
I know Ferny likes to shit on it because he hates different games.
I love different games.
No,
I
you
just-
don't. You just like running gun.
No, I don't. Most of my games I play are RPGs.
Exactly.
true.
What do you mean?
It's like the opposite of that.
You don't like. You hate artsy games.
But yeah, guys,
Artsy?
I am starving.
Artsy.
Artsy. Yeah.
Are you guys
artsy
hungry right
people
now?
enjoy- I'm starving.
I'm starving. Is everybody starving right
Yeah,
now? 'Cause
I'm
I'm
fucking-
starving. All I ate was breakfast.
Well, Fernie hates unique games. He's simple-minded in his gaming.
How dare you?
Me and Josh are gonna have
There's
a
some
little.
TV shows you guys should watch.
Like what?
Altered Carbon.
I saw that one.
I haven't seen it yet.
Right? They're making another
It
season.
was good, but it dragged. It was too many episodes.
It did drag. I'm not
Like I
gonna
wish it
hold-
was
I'm
like
not
eight.
gonna-
I wish it was like 8 episodes.
It
would've
drag,
been
yeah,
better.
if it didn't have like the extra 2 episodes,
Yeah.
but
It did
it was
drag
a
a little
good show though. They're
Okay.
making another season. Apparently it's
Anthony
gonna,
Mackie.
yeah.
He's the which kind of sucks because I actually like the other guy. He's actually pretty cool.
Or like they already finished like his story, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's more of like they're just probably gonna do the show based off like different people and their experiences and their
Yeah.
like problems and stories.
Hopefully he's good.
Yeah.
So
then
Altered Carbon.
The Umbrella Academy.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's a good.
That sounds
Yeah.
that sounds familiar.
Huh?
It's like magic
No,
and
it's
shit.
like it's about like people that have like
Magic, right?
no, they're superpowers.
Close enough.
It's kind of like
Stars.
superheroes, but they're not.
Then what am I
superheroes.
thinking
Okay.
of?
Season 1 ended. You know, I can't really say much without like saying the show, like talking about the
Right,
show.
right.
Season 2 comes out. It's confirmed. It's a good show. You should take.
What
a
else?
look.
Or is it those two shows that you would
those two, I'm
recommend?
thinking of another one.
Yeah, it's Pornhub's live show.
Oh yeah.
Pornhub.
Follow me on Pornhub.
He
Follow
live,
me on
he live
Pornhub.
streamed every. He live streams every
imagine
night.
Brandon?
Snapchat.
Huh?
Remember Brandon with premium
The
Snapchat?
general.
Swipe up.
You guys get it for free.
Swipe up for more.
Swipe up for more. It's like getting bare ass.
With his mic on. With his mic and an Xbox control.
I fucking Logitech my.
Only socks on.
Only.
Only
they're
socks
like,
on.
They're like camel military socks too.
Yeah.
Controller
military.
over my crotch.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
It's covering it.
With a headset. That's
With the
it.
headset,
With
that's
like maybe Fortnite running in the background.
Swipe up. Come on, bosses.
Swipe up more, bosses.
But
Jesus
if people
Christ.
watch my live stream, it's just me naked playing video games.
Oh my god.
Your feet on the desk.
It's like with their pitch black,
It's just pitch black.
like they're like all dirty.
Oh god.
Okay, just cut it. Cut it.
This might be it. I think we're
Jesus
entering we're entering dark territory.
Alright, no more.
We're all
Um,
hungry over here.
yeah, I'm
I
starving,
can't really
man.
remember the other shows. When I do, I'll just
Watch Mr. Robot. Have you seen it? Or are
I
you
haven't
watching?
seen it. It looked, I've seen like when it first
I saw the ending.
the first season.
It's amazing.
I saw the
like,
last
trailers.
episode.
When, like the first season had like trailers and stuff. I was like, oh, this looks like an interesting show.
It's 4 seasons.
I
It just wrapped up.
I just never got around to watching it.
It just ended, like the whole show in 4 seasons. Watch it.
That's
It's
nice. That's
one
a nice
of- yeah.
size. You know, it's not too long.
one of
it's
the
not too
best
flaky.
shows I've ever seen. It's up there.
that's
And
a-
I'm a fan of Breaking Bad.
Wow.
Game of Thrones had a shitty ending, so I can't put it
No,
up there
Game of
anymore.
Thrones is ball on the barrel now.
But
No,
Breaking
Barrel,
Bad is
Barrel.
longer. It has
1
more
through 6 are
episodes.
great.
Breaking Bad is longer, has more
Yeah, but
episodes.
ending matters.
One of my
But
favorites.
Mr. Robot is like side by side. Like it is one of my favorite
It gets
shows
your
right
cock
now.
hard.
My favorite show of
That's all, he just sold it to me. He said it gets my cock hard.
That's
That
Every-
right there sells it.
at the end of
You can
each
have your
season you will
live
be
shows
rock
if
hard.
You watching Mr. Robot.
Swipe up.
Swipe up is his new.
You'll have your own little Mr. Robot, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Alright. At Brandon at the General 69.
Watch it though, great show, man.
Add me on Xbox Agent J36.
Agent J. Dude, I haven't changed my gamer tag, and I don't think I ever
I'll
will.
never change my Xbox.
I don't think I'll ever change it.
I had the best one.
I haven't changed it since when I started Xbox. Like when I first got Xbox Live, that was my gamer tag. Like in 3rd grade, hasn't changed since. Agent J 360.
It's like 3157. I don't know. What the
Yeah, I
number
don't know
is.
why you put so many numbers.
Talk
I didn't put
about
them. That's just how
keeping
I ended
it
up,
old
'cause
school,
Daddy's
huh?
house was taken.
I don't think I'll
By
ever
like
change
3,000
it.
people. Daddy's.
Please change your name.
No, I like it.
Daddy sauce. Well, what was it before? It was just like Ferny.
Ferny, yeah.
Yeah,
Ferny.
Ferny.
I prefer
20s
daddy
or
sauce.
something,
I'll
yeah.
take daddy
It's
sauce.
a little more creative. Come on.
Okay, but
You gotta
change your
change.
numbers to like 305.
You gotta change your.
I didn't pick the numbers.
You gotta change
That's
your
just what I
profile
saw.
picture though.
Oh, like it's like just
I guess there's a lot of daddy
little
sauce.
hashtag?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess there's a lot of daddy sauces out there.
Yeah.
You gotta. Fern, you gotta
change it.
change your profile picture though. You gotta get one of like.
It's
I
a
got
little
one of
ninja, bro.
Arnold.
It
I got
suits
one
me.
of Arnold. He got one of David Harbour. What's yours?
It's from an anime I watch.
Oh, but before it was like the Thanos with like the braids, like
Oh,
Kawhi.
it was a Kawhi Leonard Thanos, yeah.
You
I
gotta
go
get
for
something.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I have David Harper.
That's what I mean.
Do it. The like
Scream,
the
yeah, I know,
get the
it's
image.
That motherfucker.
Every
Every
Yeah,
time I
that
see
one.
yours, I laugh, bro.
Yeah, the David Harper.
Yeah, I got Arnold like a beard and bald.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You got him like
His hair
his
as his
head and
beard.
head is-
Is that what it is?
Yes, I looked at it like very closely once.
Brandon analyzed it. He's like, "What is this thing?"
I looked at it, I was like, bro,
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?
Fern,
And
put
I
something
saw-
funny. Put something funny. You can put like.
Put your ass.
Put your ass. As
Xbox won't even notice. Just put your
Just
cheeks.
You
Like,
know-
no, his since for his name, it should just be
No.
some dude in a tub of like.
You know what I hate
Oh my
about
god.
Xbox?
Or Kim
Like-
Jong Un.
Like
Put
they
Kim Jong
always-
Un.
They always banned me from Xbox for putting the one guy from Waterboy rubbing his nipples. But
The
then,
nipples, I guess.
I see people post pictures on the chat thing of girl naked.
Okay, but who doesn't like that? Nobody wants to see the guy
There's
from Waterboy
double
rubbing himself.
standards.
Yeah,
Fair
but, alright, but
funny.
okay, but I should be able to put the guy from Waterboy rubbing his nipples.
Why do you
That's
want to
a-
see that as a real question?
I want to
That's
see
funny.
that every day
That's
of my
hilarious.
life.
Man,
I think that's hilarious.
Dude, that's funny.
You sick
I'm
bastards.
pretty sure someone who saw that probably laughed when they had to.
And then they reported you.
Look at it.
You know how many things those people probably see for profile pictures?
Those dick pics, probably.
How many dicks they see per day?
Probably a lot.
They would-
I feel like
banned me
those
for
get
that,
like
though.
banned instantly.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah.
always
But it's
banned
not
my
to see
account
it.
for that though.
Oh, the people that work there have to see it, not the people online.
They're just about to kill themselves. Oh, not another one.
Dude, the things that they must
Dude,
see.
he must that worker probably laughed when he saw my picture. That
Right.
guy, like, have you seen the one
As he's banning you.
The guy rubbing
He's
his
like,
nipples.
oh,
He's like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's rubbing his nipples. I thought that was amazing.
That's perfect.
I
You gotta
put a
change
picture
yours,
of Ken
Fern.
Spacey, though. I
I
put a
will.
picture
You
of
gotta
Ken
change
Spacey.
yours.
Nice, just break
Get
things out of
something.
fucking-
Get like a Kim Jong Un one of him yelling or
No.
something.
I saw a picture of Kim Jong Un with like his face
Or
tiny.
him like pressing the red button.
There's one like a Kim Jong
Forget the one
Un.
from what was that movie? Yeah,
Which
Oh, I think I know.
the one with.
Oh, I know what I'm
Seth
gonna
Rogen
use.
and-
Put your
Oh
picture.
yeah, the interview.
I'll
Yeah, I don't
find
know
it.
why I couldn't think.
I remember we saw that at your house. Remember we ordered
Yeah,
pizza.
I know. I bought
Can I use any
it?
pic-
It was like two. I saw it on my
As
Xbox.
long as it's not
Really?
nudity.
But I can use any
Damn.
picture on Google or
Yeah,
whatever.
but it
Yeah.
can't be, like, they can't be shirtless.
Okay, because I know it's
Or-
just the
or
one I'm
they
gonna
can't- they
use.
can't
Oh, I
show
got this
skin.
good one.
They
Oh,
can't show
it's so
skin.
I
They
gotta
can't
go.
show-
It can't show chest.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
think
want
I'm
a guy
good.
in a tub, it has to be like it's covering him up to here.
There's
Only
a
bubbles.
Yeah,
there's
you can crop it.
there's this I think he's on Instagram, but I found him on Reddit. There's this guy
Bare ass.
who he does art, but it's like weird art of like Trump and like Kim Jong Un and
Right.
like, Buzz Lightyear and shit.
Buzz Lightyear.
He has like there's like this one that's like it's like Kim Jong Un is like a giant robot.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
But it's like Buzz Lightyear's body and like Trump and Hillary are like his tits.
yeah.
And it's fucking
He
hilarious.
does those weird ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I've
yeah.
seen
I was
those.
gonna do one of those.
Oh my
I gotta
god.
find it.
Carry shit.
It's really weird, but I love it.
That's funny. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are
I
pretty
think
funny.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Maybe a little Jim Carrey one. Just his
You
teeth.
should
You
just grab one from his Twitter, bro.
I might just do that.
gotta credit
He
him.
has
Though.
some weird ones.
I found him on Reddit, so I'll find it and see if I can screenshot it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just put Palpatine.
You can do it through your phone too.
Just put Palpatine when he's falling.
Palpatine yelling
When he's falling.
when he's like
When he's
drained.
getting killed by fucking Ray.
Oh, put Rose Tico.
Ooh.
Her yelling.
You
Oh, that scene where she's like, when they're have them captured and they're gonna like decapitate them supposedly, and when she's just yelling like ah, remember that part? When she's crying, when Finn is like no, and she's just like
She's
yelling.
having a seizure right there.
Yeah. You, like
Fernie-
just
Fernie with
screenshot that.
Rose, Justin gets Finn. I get Poe.
We just do a whole Star Wars thing going.
And Brandon gets
Sucks with Phil with that.
Why not?
because they hate Star Wars.
It's so.
They hate Star
They,
Wars.
they hate the
That's the
fandom.
reason.
Oh,
They hate
God.
Raylos, so
This,
don't
is,
ever.
this is
post-
getting out of hand. This is
Okay.
getting out of hand.
You put the Raylo.
Don't.
Raylo.
No, I won't. No, don't do
I'm
that.
not supporting the
I
sequel
refuse.
trilogy.
Oh, put Ryan Johnson. The picture of Mark Hamill
Ryan Johnson
choking.
getting crapped on.
He's like,
And they all connect
And they all
into one big picture.
It's
one big portrait.
No, it's just Ryan Johnson getting crapped on by everyone.
Oh my god.
Literal
This-
shit. coming
This is
of
getting
it.
out of hand. This is getting out of hand.
I fucking hate that.
Oh my.
guy.
God.
Brandon starts getting mad. Fucking,
Ryan, we see you. You're dead.
you have 48 hours, Ryan. You better find your little LA home.
He just walks.
I'm coming for you.
He just runs out.
Don't you dare, Ryan. You hear me? Don't you dare step foot in Miami, Ryan.
I just start barking.
Guys, if you want to see me kill Ryan, swipe up on my premium.
It cuts to Ryan. And it's just like Brandon's in the background just watching him.
Naked.
But Ryan's like, oh my god.
Brandon's doing the helicopter.
Brandon lost himself a little bit there.
It's American Psycho.
You put swipe up.
But you're smiling, but you're kind of sad. And just see what people think.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is getting weird. This is getting weird now.
You just lost all your listeners.
Are we gonna keep this? We're gonna cut this out.
No, I don't.
No, we're keeping
I
this
keep
one.
everything. I keep everything we say.
Yeah, so that in 30 years when we're famous, it comes back and bites us in the ass.
Yeah.
In
I'm
30
gonna be
years
running
when I
for
meet
president
Ryan
and
Johnson
this
at the
will come
Oscars, he's gonna be like, dude, what the fuck, man? What's your problem? And I tell him, guess who's my +1? And then Brandon comes out from
He
the
just comes out
bathroom
of nowhere.
I
with
just
gloves,
come up behind him,
with only,
just like Steven Seagal.
and I just bend down. Good night, Ryan. And then I go and I carry on with Mark
You do, like, the
Hamill and
Assassin's
everybody
Creed
else.
thing, you like bend down.
You're holding hands with Mark
No, you
Hamill.
do the leap of faith. It's just Brandon from like the 3rd floor at the.
What is that?
But Brandon at this point has long hair.
Right, I land on Ryan
Everybody's
Johnson.
silent and they start clapping
I
slowly.
don't land. There's like a random haystack that I land in.
For no reason.
Ryan Johnson's just standing in front.
And then right there.
You just land on Ryan Johnson. And you land on
He's
him.
flat like in a cartoon.
And then Mark Hamill's there. Everybody's like,
He's like old to get rid of him.
Everyone's like,
in his wheelchair. Oh my
Mark Hamill
god.
starts choking.
John Boyega's just cheering.
Hey, John Boyega buys me a drink.
Disney executives are terrified.
Kathleen
gotta get
Kennedy's
out
just
of here.
crying.
Can you imagine? Like, what the hell, man? I heard your podcast. You don't like my stuff?
Yeah,
Goodbye,
we'll make a
Ryan.
shit movie.
Okay, let's end this before
This
we
is,
go on.
this is going bad. This is entering violent territory.
Violence.
Brandon's having thoughts right now. He's like,
Hey,
this is all jokes, guys. This is all jokes. We're not plotting anything.
Well, Brandon might be, but you know.
Brandon, I don't know. Brandon looks. He's not. No.
No.
This is real.
All right, generals.
This ain't a
Swipe
plot.
up.
This is a
All right.
This is a promise. You hear? Can you imagine, dude?
No.
Brandon with like long hair doing the leap of faith.
Little blade. He had like the little blade at him.
You know
There's
how
like
when
no
you,
emotion in his
you know
face
when
it's all-
you you do that leap jump in Assassin's Creed, that's all you hear.
You hear the wing and you just flip and you land on the
It's
Yeah,
Brandon
which
like
is bullshit. You'll
And
find.
just a random sack of hay just there.
in the middle of the Oscars. Oh my
random
god,
second.
He
I
just
gotta wrap
walks
this
up,
up.
does snaps, and just
You-
goes
you-
back in the hay and just
No,
disappears.
that he just runs into the crowd and blends in.
Slants in the
Even though
way.
his outfit is completely different, he's just like,
My outfit is like the assassin.
yeah, and you just blend in with a magazine.
I'm wearing like plate armor.
You just sit next to like fucking like Shia LaBeouf. No, I gotta wrap this up. I'm hungry. I think we're all just so hungry that we're
joking.
talking shit at this point.
I see it 20 years when you're about to be like
We're all getting Me
award
Too'd
season.
one day.
I'm not getting nominated.
Yeah, you're not getting nominated. You're
No, guys, this is all fun and games. Ryan Johnson, you fucked up Star Wars, but I like Looper. I like Brick. I haven't seen Knives Out. Don't know if I'm not recovered enough yet to watch your next
Brandon
film.
wants to break your
All right, guys.
Sleep all night.
We're gonna wrap this up. I'm starving. I'm sure we're all starving
Yeah,
here.
I haven't eaten an ounce of food all day.
we're joking. Renounce that. We're
All
joking.
fun and games here, guys. We're just talking shit. It's the 100th episode. We're just having some fun.
Apologize now, so in 20 years you don't have to apologize.
Just having some fun. We don't mean any of that. We wish Ryan Johnson well. Just don't do another Star Wars movie.
Ever.
Ever.
And if you do,
Other than
we're
that,
gonna
though,
send,
I'll
the
support to
general.
you. I'll support to you.
You do
I haven't
expect
seen
a
Knives
visit.
Out.
If you make another Star Wars movie, expect a visit.
This is a warning. If you do another Star Wars movie, this is a
Final warning, stay down.
Final warning. Stay down. Right.
Swipe up, guys.
Swipe up, swipe up, swipe up. No, guys, but all jokes, obviously. Thank you guys so much for listening, and if you're watching this, I can only imagine how this must be. It's the 100th episode, guys. For those of you who have been sticking around since we started, thank you so much.
Sorry.
Sorry, I
for
guess,
your
you know.
loss.
Those of you who are just new and kind of joining in, I know we got some new subscribers on YouTube and everything. Thank you for just joining, man. I hope you guys enjoy
we got
it.
1,000 views on the 1917.
We got 1,000 views on our fucking 1917 review. I don't know what the hell happened.
And we had one dislike and a
One
guy said
dislike.
it was boring.
One dislike,
So
yeah.
shout out to that one hater.
Haters are good. There's a quote from Kobe that it's like, you don't have haters when you're good. You have haters when you're great, or something like that. So,
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace,
Kobe.
Or when you're terrible.
That's not part of the quote. All right, that's not
Hey,
part of the
fuck
quote.
you.
I'm taking that quote. So yeah, guys, thank you for sticking around for this year and a half that we've been doing it. Thank you for if you're new, thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy it. We try to have some fun here. We do our reviews. We're not like professional critics that are like
critics are liars.
But we try to be honest. We try to have fun with it and give you our honest takes on stuff and have some fun. And here's to hopefully another 100 episodes if this episode doesn't kill us by then. If we're not canceled.
Yeah, we're not canceled by Ryan Johnson's
but
army.
it's all fun and games.
Like
It's all fun and games. I love Looper. Looper is actually a really great movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Well, I'm there watching Nice.
You just gotta give me time to recover, man. That's all.
Maybe in like 10 years when I have kids and shit.
I
Yeah.
don't care no more.
Yeah, when I forget Ryan Johnson's name. Maybe I'll
Then,
watch it.
then
Then I rewatch Star Wars like, oh, him.
You bastard.
yeah. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll have another episode out soon. It was great to be back and here and do another video review like this for you guys. Well, not a review, just a podcast. So thank you guys again so much. Here's to another 100 episodes and goodbye.
Besitos.